Target locked.
Rifle 1-1 on approach. Multiple targets sighted. Raining fire.
Pre-order and get early access to the open beta.
Buildings, you know, and we'll talk about it in some mechanics. We have all these doors and stuff. Being able to defend a interior space gives us that kind of Black Hawk Down, last man standing, because with headquarters, of course, the defending team doesn't respawn. So it's down to we show you how many are left, and it gets really high tension.
Before we dive too much into the new tactics and elements in the game, can we just talk about how goddamn beautiful it is? I mean, the big push before this, you know, it's a new engine, right? Can you kind of talk me through what goes into that? Like, what is going to stand out to the new player that gets Modern Warfare?
I mean, we use a new technique called photogrammetry, and what we do is a lot of the art in our game is actually scanned, 3D scanned from real-world objects. We go like our.
You keep bringing me closer to Tony Stark stuff every time you go up with these things.
It's crazy. The whole process has changed, right? Like artists would sit in a room and they'd art a character, but now we have whole, I guess, wardrobes that people wear, and like people drive along the road and they find like a burnout car and they're like, "We found it. This is awesome. Come here, bring the cameras."
That's so cool.
Yeah, we'll take gear and we'll actually throw it in a pool for a while, so it gets like worn and beat up, and then we'll scan it so it looks more grounded and real.
Yeah.
Wow. And a lot of that did it go into, you know, we touched on a little bit earlier, like the realistic environments. Was that part of the process as well, or how did you guys get in to make these look so realistic and so awesome?
Yeah, it's actually scanning real world things. We scanned old burnt out cars, these little rubble piles, and we kind of have to work that in. And it was actually a big task for the art department to kind of have this new workflow.
Hey, we got all these pictures. You guys are now have to create all of this.
Yeah. So that took a little while for us to kind of get up and kind of used to that system and really get rolling.
Game looks, as maybe said, absolutely beautiful.
Oh, Ashton, come on.
One of the things that I do want to
Ashton, your job's on the line here, just FYI.
Way to put pressure on her here, Maven.
Well, I'm just letting her know she won't have a job anymore.
On the fly modifications, you can, I believe, what is it? When you die, you can actually go to where you're picking your class and modify things, and right there and then.
Yep, you can edit in the game, all in game. And
there we go, Ashton.
It will actually swap out next time you die.
Okay.
You can swap out any weapons. Early on, we were kind of unlocking attachments really fast.
Right.
And we found it really fun to just unlock a new attachment, put it on, and go.
I was going to ask where that came from, kind of that idea, like where that started.
It was just we ramped up the earn rate on attachments, and we just kind of wanted to test it in game, and it just was this kind of cool, like I can hot swap things out.
It feels like there's just like a weapon playground now, like between the gunsmiths and the game, like it's nuts.
One thing we didn't mention when we were going through the creative classes is field orders. I saw Ashton actually got the field orders.
Field upgrades.
Field upgrades, yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about what they are and how you came to bringing that into the game?
Sure, go.
Yeah, so we like the idea of a reward that players got kind of regularly, but we didn't want it to be like this kind of like I win button. Like, okay, it's super weapon clock.
I got this.
And
So I win now.
We looked for things that would help players support their team for the most part. It's not true for everything, but we have like the tactical cover.
Okay.
We have the trophy system. And tactical cover you can actually mount on with our new mount mechanic. So you can mount on the top of cover. The side gives you a significant recoil bonus. And then we actually, at the beginning of the game, we let you have one field upgrade, right? And you start working through them, and you have that field upgrade, you get to use it. And then at the end, we unlocked a pro functionality for that lets you bring in 2. And so in the moment, in the match, you get to choose between these 2. And so you might have an offensive field upgrade, like say a scout drone that goes up and actually scouts for your team to scout an objective, or you might have a trophy system. And so in the moment, you're like, I'm in headquarters. Am I defending a point or assaulting a point? Let me choose.
It gives you that variation dependent on what's happening.
Yeah, and tactical insertion has returned.
Okay.
And that's also on a cooldown in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff. Funny little trick. If your buddy, and this takes teamwork, if your buddy puts out a recon drone, you can throw C4 on it.
Stop.
Yeah.
You can finish the rest of it.
Yeah. You can
That's awesome.
Put 2 and 2 together.
No, that sounds epic. And
we have to get our chemistry.
Oh no! What's going to happen is I'm going to put the C4 on, and then you're going to fly it into me.
Probably, and then we're both going to die.
Well, can we talk about some of the maybe new combat mechanics that are going to be within this? There's different stuff you talked about. I kind of want to talk about the doors a little bit, because I remember the first time when I was first hearing about it, because I hit up. I think I was talking to somebody at Infinity Ward. I'm like, "Can you tell me like some of the new stuff for the game?" He just looks at me and goes, "Doors." And I was like, "What? What?" He's just like, "Doors." And I was like, all right. But there is a very new feature that's very interesting and provides some kind of wild circumstances within gunfights. Can you talk to me about the changes to doors within Modern Warfare?
Yeah, so early on we put doors in, right, and let players kind of like pause a firefight. And we're like, that's kind of cool, but they felt really, really basic. So we started to layer in kind of this experience, these new features. So we have a peek mechanic to let you saw it in the trailer, open a door slightly, throw a tactical in, and then you can melee the door, go in and clear them out. And then we did some breaching, and we're like, okay, what if explosives just open doors? So players can either throw C4, clacker the door open, or they can cook a grenade. And then we had a bunch of players, whining about like, it's affecting the flow of the map. Like, this isn't how the map was built. And so we actually allow you to sprint through doors. So we have this kind of like suite of functionality around doors.
So you can be sneaky, or you can just be loud.
Yeah,
yes,
well,
exactly.
It's actually funny on this map on SD, one of the bomb sites is in this apartment building around the corner, and you can actually stack guys up on a double door. You can put a sniper pretty far back, and either they can do it or you can throw the nade from across the map, and the concussion will open the doors. You can snipe the guy that's probably going to be camping in the back, and everybody can kind of go in, and it's really fun.
I like that a lot. And, of course, we saw Ashton doing a little bit of weapon mounting as well, but it's really kind of more specific. It isn't necessarily just like leaning.
Yeah, we didn't want the kind of like head glitchy kind of scenarios you get from like a lean anywhere mechanic, right? We didn't want those sliver shots. And so, but we really like the idea of bracing your weapon on surfaces. I mean, we talk to soldiers, that's what they do. You're carrying a big heavy gun, you want to stabilize that gun, or
getting tired.
Those guns are actually they're pretty heavy.
So, no, there's a perfect example.
Yeah, thank you.
Well,
Ashton, you're on point. Thank you, Ashton.
Well, you've been on point. You're going to get to keep your job. You've been good enough that I've been impressed with what you've been able to do, but thank you so much for walking us through the creative class, showing us some of the combat mechanics during the game. Thank you for coming out. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming through.
One more thing we should also point out.
That the more flags you have, the more points you get, and well, you win the game by having all those flags and getting all of those points. So yeah, I mean, everybody knows domination, but you want to get as many flags as possible.
Well, hopefully shortly here, the guys will be loaded up, and we've got a lobby full. We've got a ton of different games going on. I think we're going to be hopping kind of pod to pod to just show off different players throughout the course of this. Jack is just slugging energy drinks right now, hyping himself up. Jack, what are you saying now?
He's just screaming.
Jack just loves to yell.
Whoever did the seating chart needs to be fired immediately.
Yeah, he's too close to us right now.
Get him and Legion just tossed in the back. It's got to be tough, too, for him because he's sitting next to Doc, who is just basically better than him in every way. Doc's, what, like 6'8"?
He's also way taller than him.
Lean muscle.
Way taller.
Handsome.
Yeah, Jack's looking like Frodo-esque next to him at the desk. Well, at least they're even sitting down, though, he's got 12 inches on him.
He's incredibly more talented.
I thought this shouldn't be the roast of Jack.
Oh, you're
okay?
right. You're right.
Jack's a fantastic player. But let's get to the action, right? That's what everyone is here for. Let's see some multiplayer 6v6 domination. I think the map they said was going to be Runner. This is a map that we had a brief little bit of games on, not the one we've
going to run a couple maps,
but a couple of maps. It seems pretty good, Joe.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Yeah, I mean, there's some doors I know that the devs were talking about that you can interact with, a couple of different buildings with, again, it's not your typical 3-lane map that we're sort of used to these last couple of years. So it's going to be interesting to see the way the players sort of move on the map.
Well, kind of hearing the philosophy from a lot of the developers about those power positions. Would you have, Nameless, would you have one big tip? With the game slowing down, with it being power position focused, from your heyday back with Modern Warfare, what would you recommend to a new player?
Yeah, I mean, it's just when you get to those power positions, just try to check every single angle, right? Like, you got to slow down in a game like this because those ARs are very powerful. So when you get to those power positions, just try to check every single angle and don't focus in so much on one spot.
I love that we're starting off with Shroud as well, by the way.
That's who I mean, if we can just watch Shroud all day, I'm cool with it. That does not bother me at all. The guy, you know he's going to put on a show.
Seriously, if I had 3 wishes and everyone says like superpowers, being rich, being famous, I just want to be able to play games like Shroud for 24 hours.
It's just one day.
Well, that's one of your wishes?
Yes.
Not even just for 24 hours.
Yeah, well, okay, well, I guess you're right. That's a really dumb wish, because I guess I could just do it forever, couldn't I, Joe?
Yeah, you could.
Well, we'll check out the actions. He's, I think, just trying to get through his loadouts, trying to get his sensitivity all square. As the guys were just getting set up here as we were going through stuff with Joe and Jeff from Infinity Ward, but the game just looks so good, man. It was awesome hearing them kind of talk about the engines, everything that's been added to this from a lighting standpoint, from, what was it called, photography?
Sounds right.
Do you remember? I know, what was the word for that? Oh, I butchered the hell out of that. Photography?
We'll go with that.
Okay, I don't think that's right either.
Either way, it's insane, right?
I'm not the best with words, Ben.
Taking pictures of pretty much everything and putting it into the game. That's absolutely incredible. I'm pretty sure I saw TP as well.
TP's in this lobby.
He's on the other team, so we'll keep our eyes out for a team. But Shroud finally started to heat up. He started off with a sniper rifle, adjusted his settings, said, nah, it's not for me. Let me change things out. And obviously now running the assault rifle.
Yeah, he's got the M4 in hand, and I know you and I were having a lot of fun with this M4.
Yes.
I mean, a Call of Duty classic, right? Just such a good assault rifle at any range that you want to use it. And I mean, we were talking about the benchmark, all the different attachments that you can have. Shroud's got a couple on here.
TP just killed Shroud. That's now the highlight of TP's career.
And what's cool is when I saw Shroud enter that building, there was a ledge there, and it gave him the option to mount his weapon. So now you can mount your AR, and it'll reduce that recoil, and you can kind of just lock down one lane with your AR mounted. So it's kind of a new thing they added to COD that we've never really seen before on your main AR that you can do.
I think that's going to stress really good tactical and lethal use. If you've got a solid player set up in a power position like that, it's going to be bananas to deal with.
And of course, let's not forget, at any point you can, hit start, go to your classes, and customize it in the game. So if there's, a certain player in a certain power position you want to try and get rid of, well, you can very quickly, if you wanted to, for example, put a sniper scope on an assault rifle, turn it to single fire, and bang, right there, you still have your favorite gun.
There's just so much customization in this game, and I'm a big AR guy, especially in Modern Warfare games. I love using assault rifles, and to change something like an M4 into a burst gun, I just think it's so amazing and awesome that you have that ability.
Well, I think one of the big things that everyone continues to talk about, there's going to be different power positions, and how do you get those players out of their power positions? And maybe one weapon with one customization doesn't work, but you continue to make those changes. So we'll see how the players continue to work on it. We'll see what adjustments they're making.
I think, Ben, you were pointing to me that, what was this, Streak earned by Skadoodle?
Skadoodle, he's already earned himself one streak. He has the Juggernaut selected, hasn't earned that yet. I am curious to see if anyone today actually earns that, because I know, Joe, your first game, you sat down and I was like, I get to be on Joe's team. Juggernaut first game. I was like,
Noah J just destroyed Skadoodle.
Well, and I'm actually excited to see Sky when he pulls out that sniper, right? I mean, he has the nickname American Sniper for a reason, has the AK right now, but we know when this guy gets a scope in his hands, he's gonna make some plays.
A couple more streaks available as well. So things starting to heat up. Here is Jericho. Of course, he's picking up a couple kills. And again, I do want to reiterate, cross-platform. Even here at the multiplayer reveal, a couple guys going to be on PC, a couple guys on console.
So we just saw something cool out of Jericho. He just changed his gun to full auto as he was entering that room. Unfortunately, he doesn't get that kill, but I like the idea of going into close quarters combat and switching to the full auto and try to spray him down.
Well, the game just flipped on its head a little bit. They had a 3 cap there for a moment, which really allowed them to push out a massive lead, but quickly the red team get back in control, but we'll stick with Jericho's POV. I want to see if these streaks start to come into play. But Jericho, obviously, he has been a long-standing community member in Call of Duty since really the dawn of time, Ben.
Oh, yeah. He's been playing for a very, very long time. Of course, a fantastic content creator as well. It's always good to see him and see what he can try and bring to the table here. But you can see okay. Jericho, I'll try to gas you up. Come on, man.
That's an MP7, man, right? You run into those doorways. You see that MP7 submachine gun.
Well, you were the guy kind of running the gun because we were playing yesterday with, like, what, it was like 10 of us. And I'm mostly an AR guy because I'm slow. And you were flying around smoking me. Is that what it was, the MP7 you were using?
No, MP5.
It was MP5. Okay.
Yeah, I think the MP5 is the weapon I had most fun with. I'll give you guys some tips before the beta starts in September. But yeah, the MP5, another Call of Duty classic.
Look at you keeping them close to your chest.
Man, you know, just saying.
What was Ben? What was the burst gun that you obliterated me with a couple times?
It was when he was.
I thought I got sniped, man. I just got ripped off the map.
It's the class I told Jack to put on. So when we get to one of Jack's games, I'll kind of talk you through it. But there's a couple of weapons which I've kind of tested out. Because naturally, you know, you get your hands on a new Call of Duty for the first time. Like when the open beta comes out, you're going to try everything, right? Because you want to get the biggest advantage as quickly as you possibly can. There's a couple of guns where I think, you know, come open beta, going to be pretty powerful.
Yeah, and you know, talking about that MP5 that Joe is using, I remember I made a class after he destroyed me with it, and I just put every single attachment on my gun that would make me move faster. And it just felt amazing on the map being able to move so quick with that submachine gun.
That's a choice as well, but we didn't really touch on it when we were talking about the kind of customization that you can go through. But there's a lot of pros and cons to pretty much everything. If you're going to get, for example, a little bit of help with vertical recoil, you're going to give something else up. Maybe it's ADS time, maybe it's movement speed.
When I was
there's pros and cons to everything.
I think it's something. I think he said it in rehearsals yesterday. When I was talking to Jeff at Infinity Ward, he said, you know, he's like a big MMO, like an RPG fan. He likes skill trees and all the stuff that goes into it. So it's kind of what they were thinking of with Gunsmith. You always have that kind of give or take with certain armor pieces that you would use in other games. And yeah, I was going through it, and like I was looking at the different stocks and different foregrips. I'm like, all right, well, if I do this, I have to, okay, so I sprint slower, but I zoom in faster. And if I do this, I was going through, I thought it's awesome. Just the amount of potential there is for variety.
Well, we're just so used to, like, you know, what does a grip do, right? It reduces recoil, lets you aim in a little bit quicker. But as you say, there's different stocks now that might help you, you know, zoom in a little bit quicker, but it'll slow you down. There's all these different options. It'll just be so fun when this game releases at beta, like how players want to play with each weapon.
Yeah, there was like a stock, and it's like if you want to reduce idle sway, like you're going to be slower, and it just makes a lot of sense. And you know, I enjoyed sort of the aspect of just creating my class and trying to figure out if I want to be fast with this gun or if I want to slow down. Like, when I'm using the M4, am I going to be in a power position? Okay, so on this map, that's what I'm going to make.
And again, I think one of the keys, just to kind of reiterate, is you're going to come into those situations in a game, right? You create your class and you think, oh, I wish I'd, you know, could maybe be a little bit quicker. Change it in the game. It's as simple as just hit and start.
You have to be quick. You have to be quick with that.
Well, yeah, but either way, you know, if you know what you want to change, it's, you know, relatively simple to do so.
TP's going off right now. Did you guys see that?
So what are his stats?
17-5 from TP.
I just can't play with Nameless again. The guy started out 9-0 yesterday. How many times did we hear about it throughout the course of the night?
We talk about
it's because you were attacking me, so I had to. You kept killing me.
I think, Clint, one thing you can sort of, from your own personal experience with TP, he's 17-5. As TP, what is he doing?
I'm a full-time commentator for the Call of Duty World League, but on the side, I am TP's full-time bait.
Right.
And he's a completely selfish player, and he's likely allowing the other 5 members to run in front of him as he picks up the kills. And
I'm going to be honest.
What's funny about that? He spent his entire career being a bait player. So when he stopped playing, he's like, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to have some fun. So he just baits you every day now, and I can't blame him.
Yeah, he was a guy sprinting in first for a decade. He deserves a little time to dominate. But not surprised to see TP doing well, since he is one of the greatest Call of Duty players of all time.
Absolutely.
Call of Duty World Champion.
Jack, why are you looking at me and not the screen, dude? You getting smoked?
He doesn't know what you're saying.
He looks frustrated.
I think he knew what you were saying.
He has no idea.
No, I think he's hungry. What's the score? 157-124.
Yeah, it's a very close
tight one. Tight one early.
This is good.
Have you guys seen any guns like that maybe you didn't try out yesterday and we got to play that have blown you away?
This one, MP7, right, I was actually very curious. I think I tried it for like one life and didn't like it, but low recoil, but a submachine gun, you're very quick with it. And speaking of TP, and see, he gets that field upgrade if he wants to use it, but just protect and see. He knows that they're very close from winning this game.
T just kind of going back to his inner competitive self.
Always.
Oh, look at his face, dude. He is dialed.
You see how well,
that's what he was. So I think for some of these guys, so we had what a lot of the YouTubers that came in the other day to get content and play the game again. So for some of the streamers, I think it's their first time hands-on. So if you see them earn some streaks, maybe some field upgrades, and not bring them into play yet, I think they're all kind of learning. It's just their first time through. So I'm sure we'll see a lot more. Now we'll see. I think a cruise missile just got earned. Almost smokes another one, but Skadoodle.
One thing we haven't seen yet are the eliminations. Right, the execution style stuff that you can do. We didn't see it earlier on. I'm curious to see if maybe we get that at any point.
It's embarrassing. Somebody's got to do it. Wait, Myth is on a 5 streak. Brutal. That's just what popped up at the top right.
I think so.
Oh yeah, Myth. He's right in front of me. He is. Look how fast his fingers are moving. This guy's turned.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody's hands move that quick.
Doug's behind him, just having a great time watching him.
Doug's like mind blown.
I'm mind blown.
That's
What is
crazy.
this?
It's a shotgun.
Well, Skadoodle shuts him down. Close game, 185, 147. Be coming to an end relatively soon, but for the most part, it looks as if the blue team should be able to secure the W.
I wonder if he's going to call these streaks in. He's got that cruise missile.
Oh, Mitch just called it a cluster strike, so somebody's probably about to get pounded.
There it goes. Didn't actually kill anyone.
Okay, so I take it back. No one was actually hit. What were they talking about? I believe, again, I think this was talked about yesterday when you and I were just sitting down with the devs, but some of the kill streaks that are in, right, you have to actually have a line of sight to use them. So it's not like, think of like our current game where you have the Hellstorm, you have the Lightning Strike. You can just pull that in wherever you want. Some of the kill streaks now, you have to have line of sight on enemy to actually use them.
Huh. Yeah, that was
so I think it's interesting because you need to get to that, like, power position. It's not. You're not just able to call it in off spawn. Like you have to get to like a good angle.
Yeah, basically have like a laser target that you need to just kind of put your laser out and be like, all right, this is where I want to drop my.
Team. All right, team. I think you got a hit marker there.
That's Shroud. It is team.
It is. He knows. All right, Mr. Polchow.
I think Shroud also had the same gun, and he missed his shot. And Teep said, you know what? I'm taking you down.
Call of Duty World Champion.
Close game, man.
It's like the Tiger Woods right there.
He's awesome.
That made like Crash and Backfire.
Wait, seriously?
All the old Modern Warfare 2.
So some of your favorite maps.
Some of the favorite maps was that guy up
and
here.
he just came back to the team for this title, right?
Right, yeah. So this is a guy that,
we're in good hands.
He creates some Call of Duty classics.
That makes me even more excited than I already was. But this will be the next map, and we're on with the 6'8" gaming phenom
unit.
Dr. Disrespect.
I'm expecting big things from Duck.
I don't know how he plays with those shades on. I don't understand.
It's impressive.
What do you mean? It's
They're not real. They're
He's
CGI.
got like some infrared technology. He's talked about it before. Like, come on, man.
Good point.
Like,
Good
it
point.
helps him out.
You're right, Joe. You're right.
Oh, he's behind a couple.
I'm sure about accuracy like that though.
So he's just getting used. He's getting warmed up.
That's true.
Listen, you can't be judging people's accuracy, all right?
I definitely can. I'm frying everyone yesterday.
Now we're lying up here.
You see that lean?
Listen, TP's bait.
Yeah, no, I know. That's my permanent job. I'm okay with it. I've accepted it.
Ooh, nice
all right. All right.
Doc on Hutch.
The best part is Hutch just sat right in front of us. Yeah, right. That was just one of those like,
sorry, Hutch.
That wasn't pretty.
He can't hear you.
Well, to be fair, Hutch did get put in last second. I think he had to fill in for someone, so he got here last minute. Maybe he's just warming up, getting into the flow.
Oh, Jack's also in this game.
So Jack's got the MP5. So when we go to Jack's point of view, that'll be a lot of fun to see how he plays with that MP5 because I'm telling you, that thing is nasty.
It's really powerful. I know you two.
You put that stock on there, you can strafe so fast, and it just looks insane from the other player's point of view. And
I just realized
be so quick with MP5. It's awesome.
Is Kataga and Jack on the same team? I'm pretty sure they are. That's going to be a pretty powerful team with Duck as well. That team's going to be very strong. Very strong. Again, you talked about it a little bit, man, but the 2v2 exhibition towards the end of the day, I'm very excited to see who comes out on top for that 2v2. It's going to be really.
Well,
really
I saw the bracket for just a second. I think I saw a couple of the teams, but if it is where people are sitting together, it'll be interesting. Because I think Shroud and Skadoodle are sat next to each other in a pod.
Boy. You got Duck and Jack.
Yeah, so if that's how it works out, I'm not sure if it's randomized or how to play out.
Here's the MP5, right? This is the gun that you guys were talking about, and just how strong this really is.
It reminds me all the way back to Call of Duty 4. That MP5 was kind of the main sub that a lot of people like to use, and that's one of my favorite submachine guns of all time.
There you go. Yeah, you see those stopping power rounds right there. Like that just comes through with a nice little hip fire for Jack. But it just feels like when I used it, it was good from like short to medium range, right? Like I know a lot of sub players are looking for one of those slower rate of fire weapons that you can have a nice fight with an assault rifle from medium range, and that MP5 can definitely do it.
So you can change it up, right? Depending on your attachments, you can make it better from range, and you can make it kind of just really good up close. So you have a lot of customization options to make it how you want.
Also worth mentioning, you talked a little bit about the stopping power ammo. That's of course the field upgrade. Yep. Couple of choices there. So
it's absurd. I think what was it yesterday? I think Nameless got first shot at me, and I just popped the stopping power, and he goes, "What just killed me?" I just smoked him. So that'll definitely have an influence on the map. That nade is in your back pocket, pal.
Unlucky. Close.
It's okay. He's going to spawn up with 2 missiles in his kill streak, so maybe see him call these in. And the stopping power rounds available now as well. Seems like that's
a lot of players
favorite for that.
The stopping power rounds?
Yeah.
They're really strong.
Yeah,
the shield's pretty good too. A lot of powerful field upgrades, that's for sure. It's funny seeing players when they get their streaks. It's almost as if they're so tunnel vision now. Just on, let me just play the game. Let me just focus in. Let me try and get a couple of kills. Almost forget that you have them.
Oh, shot was shaky, but finally they got the headshot. Yeah, I need to see these streaks get involved.
Call him in.
Well, Mikkel was a triple, I think, just came in. We got to play this map a decent amount. Nameless, I know you were scared. You were scared to come in the cave because I was just dominating you.
Yeah, and then there was one point where I got up top and I just didn't move. Mounted my gun.
You were dominant. Or what game mode did we play on? I think we played on what was it? It was.
I think we were playing Hardpoint, weren't we, when we played this?
It was a ton of fun on this map, that's for sure. But we'll change perspective. Take a look at Mikelo.
Gotaga's 12-3 right now going on.
Honestly, as soon as I saw Gotaga was going to be here, I was like, yeah, that's a guy who I just know is going to dominate. Yep. Another former competitive Call of Duty guy. You just kind of know.
Yeah, but he's always been really good at, like, I don't know, just like finding power positions early on, like putting up big numbers. He was always a flashy player. Like, that's what he was just known for, right? And still is. Like, he's just so flashy. He knows how to put up numbers.
It's something that might just play to his ability, especially with it being kill streaks now.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. You just post up and he can get a ton of kills for you in not a lot of time. That's when you can expect him to rain down and dominate. Basically, kind of what we saw from TP in game 1 is almost what you'd expect to see from Gotaga here in game 2.
What were they hit with if the HUD is?
Maybe a counter UAV?
It could be. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I wasn't sure if it was like a tactical or if they were hit with a counter UAV.
You just change perspective there? Yeah, here's Gotaga. This is what I want to see. What is he rocking?
He's got the M4.
Okay.
We've seen a lot of M4 today.
That's what a lot of us were using yesterday for the most part.
You know
it
why?
Seems like your starter kind of comfort AR.
I was gonna say it's one of those traditional weapons, right? You know what you're gonna get out of there too.
It's also very good.
There is that too. That is very true, and of course you can always go over to the customize things up a little bit. But here is Gotaga's perspective. That's his second kill in a row. And what streaks did he put on? It looks like he's gone pretty high here. He's not going low. The radar is going to be the first, but as he progresses through, honestly, you expect again just a ton of kills to come through.
Yeah, and we see he picks up that personal radar, and that's what TP was talking about in that interview. Is that he had that on, and he would go on like a 3 or 4 kill streak. He'd call on that personal radar, and that mini map would pop up and notify you where things were on the map.
And hey, just one quick reminder while we're in the middle of this game, because we've been talking a lot about the beta. Just to clarify, you have to pre-order for early access to get to the open beta. So pre-order now. We talked about the Dark Edition being available in case you missed that earlier, the night vision goggles, all the crazy stuff that comes with that, the skins in-game.
Limited, right, as well?
Yes. So, and I believe you can do that at CallOfDuty.com. So get your pre-order in if you want to be part of the open beta, if you want to play against the group here up on the desk. You've got the chance to do that, as well as a lot of these streamers. I'm sure they're going to be putting in time with the beta, but we are in our second map of our 4 6v6s that are going to be played. Then we have the 10v10, the 20v20, the 2v2 gunfight bracket that's going to go down. So a ton of action. I know there's been a public cry to see a lot more of multiplayer. You got, what, a 3-minute trailer of all the action. You get 3 or so hours of gameplay today. So much to show.
20
personalities in Call of Duty.
He's so funny.
He's musically gifted too.
Yeah,
Country Greg.
He's an artist, man.
Yeah, no, he's something.
Shout out to Country Greg one time.
All right, well, we're into the next one. Cyber attack.
He's got overkill on. Got the shotgun as well. See what he runs with. Yeah.
All right, Cyber Tech. Let's get into it.
Speaking of Legion and Syndicate are in this game.
Oh, they are?
They're on the opposite team, so we'll see how they are.
Okay.
Then to get the Zombie Master.
But you'll see, there's one bomb on this one.
Neutral bomb.
Neutral bomb.
Yep, and both teams have, of course, a plant site, if you will.
Yeah, it's an EMP, and you have to get it to the opponent's data center.
And I'm curious if even the players realize exactly what kind of the situation is, because, again, you can pick up your teammates. A couple of doors to worry about, but 3v6. The blue team don't spring into life here, but they're all going to fall.
Yeah, I forget, when we played, you can get them back up, right? But you can finish the kills. Like, I'm trying to remember, we only played this once.
I think you might be able to. There's like a finishing move. I think so.
But you have to be on top of them.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah.
Well, one of the players dropped. I didn't see that red symbol because we saw like a medical symbol when we played. That's why I was wondering if we're in a different mode than we thought we are.
No, you can see the medical symbol.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
oh, okay,
right there.
okay. Oh, there it is. You're right. Okay. I didn't see it when they first got drops, but
personal
some
radar
nice shots in 2v3.
Honestly, use that round 1. You absolutely may as well. Could give you an advantage, but now it's a 1v3. Unfortunately for Greggy,
they just
he will
got
fall.
trapped in there, right? On this map, there's that big yard house where there's just so many vertical like windows, different floors, and he just got trapped in that garage.
I mean, there's three up top, there's 3 down low, and the problem is if you saw the door there, if you don't make a play through the door early, you're just going to be trapped in nameless.
Yeah, you just got to grab that bomb and get out there and try to get to the other team's data center. They just kind of stayed in there, tried to pick up those kills. But you could see the other team, they decided to like go outside and use that leverage and go up top, and it worked out wonderfully.
And now you'll see in round 2, like the bomb position, the objective position has moved. So we're actually on a different part of the map. So each round, you know, gives you a different look.
6v2 already. I mean, that was blink and you miss it type of stuff. 6v1.
And that's cool that the bomb moves, so like all the action won't just take place in one spot the entire map.
Yeah, that's great.
So, you know, in that next round, you can, if there's a spot in the map that you prefer, you can go over there and fight there.
He's like, that was easy.
Yeah, we're winning around so quickly. Well, that was, what, a 6v1 within 15 seconds.
You were talking about.
Wait, is that it?
Yeah, the
Look at that. Did he just hip fire him?
It's the FR 5.56.
so
Guys, let me tell you.
Reminds me of like the Type 95.
That's exactly.
Sounds like it too.
It's so powerful. When open beta comes out, if you can get your hands on that, I guarantee you're going to have a good time. Especially if you're, one of the slower placed AR players. I mean, you stack that baby up, and whew, let me tell you, it's a good time.
Oh, nice shot. Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Rips him off a cover. That was nice. A little bit of the lean mechanic there you saw.
Let me find out. Very impressive stuff.
Whoa, in the 2v2, didn't Syndicate and Legion beat Teep and Courage, right? Yeah. So Legion got it. He's got it.
All right, so enemy has the bomb.
Little marksman rifle action.
Curious to see how this is going to be reacted. 3 versus 4. It is obviously something we haven't touched on because we haven't even seen it yet. Very, very quick plant times as well. When you get over there, it's really, really quick to put that thing down.
Yeah, I think everybody's still getting used to it, right? So just playing around.
Oh, here he is.
So look at his screen. Look at his screen. All the reses available.
Legion's going to clutch this 1v5.
Do you think he plays it selfish and goes for the clutch with the kills, or does he go for the reses?
Well, the enemy bombs aren't, so there we go. He has to disable it.
Well, now he's screwed.
So you can see he's got the... Almost.
I like the idea.
Oh, he got smoked.
He was close, though.
But he went for it. He went for it. I thought he was going to get the kill there, maybe try to go for a res, but I guess it's tough to get those in when you have the 30 seconds on the clock to actually get through. How long was the res again? I don't remember, but it was pretty quick, wasn't it?
It was a couple of seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't too.
We might see.
Yeah, but like Ben said, I think the plant defuse was much quicker than like your normal search and destroy.
Yeah, way quicker. It's about just really taking control of the other
side. It's like 2.5 seconds, I want to say.
Yep, something around there, but 2-1. Finally, red team gets their first round on the board. Legion not able to clutch one.
He is trying to run outside the map.
Hey man, it's gonna be hard.
Still learning.
Yeah. Oh my God! He sees 2 top window. Head gets peeled, and we'll see it.
Burst gun. This is it, right?
Watch Legion just get smoked.
I told you guys that.
That is mean. That is mean.
I'm just waiting for somebody to go up there, mount their gun, and just pre-aim that window, and you can't do anything.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
That's where tacticals and lethals are gonna be your best friend.
I mean, that's something the guys were saying, though. Like, if there's a door that you can open, you can just kind of throw your stun at it, and it's going to open up. So if you have a sniper deep, there's ways that you can very strategically and very intelligently just kind of set things up.
And what's cool as well, Ben, is with those doors, that you're just talking about, you can kind of crack it open, throw something in there, and then close it.
Yep.
So you don't have to fully just open that door, and just adds a different meta to breaking into buildings and trying to take the power position.
Oh, no, we were playing one yesterday, and someone just barged through a door.
Yeah. It was me. It was me. He goes, Mabe, you scared the hell out of me. I was like,
the door open. Like, what? Obviously, we don't know which doors are what and where they go.
I'm here.
Yeah. I remember I was looking at Ben yesterday, and I kept opening and closing the door.
Yeah.
He would make me one shot. I'm like, no, you have to come to me.
It was like the Juggernaut in the trailer, bro. That was literally me kicking open a door.
A big boy.
Never been known for your subtlety.
No, absolutely never, Ben. Absolutely never. What is it, 2-2 now?
2-2, yeah. It's actually become a bit of a close game, and there's a glance at the stats.
Syndicate put his headphones on. I mean, he hit a snipe and then got flanked. It looked like he had 0 awareness.
I mean, he's 7-3, though.
I think his teammate dropped right next to him, too.
Probably 7-3.
Okay, all right. I guess I shouldn't criticize him as he's more than double positive.
He's having a good time, but again, close game, and a lot of the perks, it's no surprise to you.
Holy, was that the burst gun? Yep.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Look at this. He's
Look at all this
Well, he gets the headshot. I mean, both times you see him smoke somebody, it's been that shot.
You can see the shotgun. He has a nice grip on there.
See, you got to revive your teammates,
Well, it
folks.
looked like they were both backing up, too. I think 2 players were trying to do so, and then they got caught.
As MP5 comes out. Love that. Now it's what? Pretty tough spot. 3v2. Couple players still alive. Syndicate is one of them.
Is that 2-shot pistol? That thing is naughty.
3v1, 2v1. This is
All right, so
possible.
we're
And here we go.
It's a little res action.
Okay, so it's about what? 3 seconds, maybe a little bit more, 3.5. But you can res your teammates and give yourself
You
a
see
better
a
chance of
change
winning.
from a
Yeah.
3v1 to a 3v2 as the res came through.
Both teams.
It's also cool when you're down, you can spectate your teammates and kind of direct them to where you're at. If they get lost.
Oh, it's up, dude. He just smoked both with the burst gun
He hasn't
again.
moved
Oh,
for
it's a
each
1v1.
other.
Oh, my Lord. Who hit that?
Here it is. Let's see it.
Oh,
Bang!
Stars.
Oh, through the flinch. The headshot in.
That was nasty.
Was that a sniper or a shotgun?
It's a marksman
I
rifle.
think it might be one of the
rifle.
marksman rifles, yeah.
Okay.
That was whew, good composure in the 1v1.
Yeah, right. We've had some, like, in the past Call of Duties, like those slug rifles, those
Yeah, the
shotguns.
single shot slugs.
Pretty powerful.
That's what it looked like to me. Like, wow.
I love this. Learning. I think it's Syndicate that's popped up there a couple of times. No one home, though. This is a tough spot, 3v6. 2v6.
Somebody just died by, what was that? It looks like a shovel in the kill feed.
that is, it's probably what, Syndicate? Yeah. Syndicate. I think that's the throwing knife. Him
Oh,
and-
okay.
Him and Legion.
Was that or one of the lethal nades? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think he's beating people with a shovel.
little trolls that they are.
Oh, let's get this plant down.
Just look at the way he holds the bomb.
But
too.
but
So
that's
cool.
that's the thing. When you do pick up the bomb, remember you lose your weapon, right?
I like
You
that.
only have the bomb, and
But bang, like that was a second,
Yeah.
1 second. That's so quick.
real quick, as you said. But 4v2, as a res does come through. 4v3, but the problem is you're running out of time. You got 20 seconds to try and defuse the EMP. But again, it is a very quick defuse as well.
Yeah, so we'll see. They read some teammates. He's got the pistol
Oh!
Did Lloyd Legion just knife him?
Oh, that can't happen.
Well, I think
And there's the
Legion
defuse.
Diffuses in.
There's the defuse, but you got to be careful. 'cause-
Soki. Wow.
Well, it's a 1v2, but if I'm not mistaken, the EMP's still up there.
Yeah, so, I mean, they would have to take it to the other team's data center and plant it, or you have to kill everybody.
Or you just go and revive all your teammates. I like this.
That works
from
as
Thorben.
well.
Yeah, just get the numbers. It'll be a 3v1 after the res.
I like that a lot.
Well, both teams are doing it.
This is the coolest round we've had.
Yeah, 'cause it takes time, right? When you're playing a new game mode for the
Yeah.
first time, you don't really fully understand all the mechanics, and you're like, oh, by the way, guys, you can revive your teammates. Oh, well, 3 rounds later, sure enough, players reviving each other. Bomb now acquired and picked up. 3 versus 2. Reverse the map, 4v1. Then honestly, blue team should close this out now. This should be 3-3 game.
He said it's all down to Kitty, so we'll see if she can make a couple of plays. She's actually resin teammate, so it's going to be another situation where they're going to probably have to try to defuse this bomb. Well, EMP.
5v2 though. I mean, this is.
No, and he's set up with the burst gun. They're not getting through him. He's been frying with it.
Well, here's a look at Kitty.
It was a 1v5 all of a sudden for a second there.
I think she just blew someone up with a rocket. I think that's what happened.
Claymore or something. But she's gone for.
Well, she's on the opposite side of the map.
It's 13 seconds left at this point. There's absolutely nothing you can do. You may as well just revive your team and give yourself some points on the scoreboard. Pat stat or stat pad. Makes sense, right? And round over.
It's
3-3.
probably best she didn't run to that burst gun. She would have died for sure.
Well, I mean, you don't want to feed kill
That
streaks
gun
either,
is-
right? You got to think about that too.
Yeah.
Play your life. Smart decisions coming out of
That
Kitty.
position was
3-3.
amazing up top on that rooftop with that burst gun. You can just dominate.
Yeah, it's as I said, it's such a strong weapon.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. And you get stopping power on there as well. Woohoo!
I think my job in this is just going to be running around rezzing people.
I mean, you're pretty good at that.
You'd be good at that job too.
Yeah, I would.
Support player.
I would.
You're back. It's your time to shine.
Syndicate's 13-6 now.
He's really good at Call of Duty.
Yeah, Tom's good.
Yeah. Should really be no surprise. I mean, he's another one of those guys who's played for so many years. But naturally, he's the type of guy who can just kind of pick it up and be like, all right, I get how this works. It's Call of Duty.
I just think this is so cool with the crossplay element. Like, it's just been something I've been wanting for so long to see them compete against each other. It's awesome. Oh my Lord, that thing is it's insane.
And he has that laser on it. So
Yeah,
Well,
just
that's
hit
Kitty.
by her
That's
pride.
Kitty. She's fine with it. 6v2 as well.
I think
so-
people are dying to it a couple times. I mean, what are you using? I'd like to try that out.
I wouldn't even tell him.
Just lie.
completely lying.
Like, I'm using a shotgun, okay?
Early 6v1. What's the round count?
3-3.
3-3. Yep.
Oh, I see
all
bottom
tied
left.
up.
I see
and
bottom left, yeah.
I feel sorry for whoever that last player is because you're about to fold. So it does. 4-3. Trying to get a glance at the leaderboard. Oh, there it is. Syndicate 14-6. I feel like I want to give Tom some love this next round if possible. I'd love to see what's going right for him. Having a
Match
great
point.
game, but yeah, match point.
This is what, our third of the 4 6v6s?
Yep. Seen a host of different game modes. We've had Domination. We had a TDM. Now this. A lot of fun games to come.
Match point.
There he
There
is.
you go.
There
There's
we
Tom
go.
for you. He's got the MP5. It's my guy. It's my gun.
Oh, behave.
Let's go, Big Tom. He just goes soaring in, shots in, doesn't finish anything. He's frustrated
He
at
just
the fact he
challenged
doesn't
3
finish the kill. Yeah, he's like, how? Well, Tom, there are 3. Okay, well, he did get hit by our
I
smoke
mean,
there.
he was team shot there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
He was team shot, so there's really nothing he can do. He's feeling overzealous. Very ambitious challenges. Legion, he's spectating, waiting for a teammate to revive him.
It looks like we're going to end up going to the final clinching round here,
I
right?
think we will. 4-4.
Match point.
All
That's
comes
right.
down to this.
The tension is building.
It's a great game right now.
Legion doesn't know where he is, if you've been watching his face at all.
Still figuring it out. Well, he's trying
No,
to figure
I
out
just
what
want to
gun
point out. No. So, because I messed with his settings, I did actually make him the same class I made Jack with a very strong assault rifle, and look what he's reverted to in the final round. This is where Legion is going to fry. I guarantee you, he's going to fry.
Well, we're seeing Doug. You see bottom left, just watching Kitty, because Kitty's got that burst gun.
She's going to clutch in round 9. Well, that car just got smoked.
Yeah, earlier in the game, people kept going to that wall, and they started to preempt it. So
Hop
people
in the
just-
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not smart.
Yeah.
Nice shots.
It was working
First
early on 'cause
blood.
people didn't realize, but now they're like, yeah, we can't go there.
Oh, easy reads.
So, 5v5. Legion does pick up a pick. I knew he was going to revert to his
She's making a
try-hard
play
class.
right now. She's trying to flank that guy, though.
Sneaky, sneaky. Get him, kidding.
Oh, how's she going to go through the door?
Get him!
Oh, she just went straight through it.
She got tracker on. She can see the footsteps.
Oh. Chasing him down. Where?
Where'd this
That's
guy
Legion.
go?
He's
You
running.
could just pick up the bomb and run.
running for his life right now.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's 2 there.
The
But
bait
Legion-
switch.
Legion is right there, though, so potential for maybe some trades. Yeah, Legion just hopped straight on
He's
the
going straight
revive.
for the revive, yeah.
So smart from
Oh,
Legion.
well, no, I think he got the kill, too. So he did trade the kill and got the revive. But 3 of his teammates dropped right after that.
Uh-oh. 2v5 now.
It's
Oh, it's
Kitty
all
and
down
Legion.
to Legion. A
He's gonna have
1v5.
to go for
I
a
think
res.
Thorben has like 60 kills in this round. He's popped up with the kill feed so many times.
She had some time to work with.
This is the most pressure Legion's ever
so
felt.
Legion has the bomb, so they can't go and play, so they have to kill him right now. So if he can win maybe a one-on-one and res one of his teammates, he has a chance. But he has to win that.
He thought about it, but he knows the other team know where he is. Legion trapped in a corner, nowhere to hide.
So what's cool about it is you can force
Thrilling
people
stuff.
to challenge.
Again, never before seen multiplayer footage and gameplay from all these streamers here in attendance in Los Angeles. Thanks to Infinity Ward for having everybody out. But now let's check one of the night versions of the map. It's about to get spooky.
And they're playing with realism as well, and what that is, that
Yes.
takes away the HUD. And it is just, it's insane. It's a very realistic experience.
It's a very different type of experience.
Here's a sniper.
It's going to take players maybe a little long to get used to. Of course, that team ups for the sniper
So we
rifle.
didn't use the sniper when we played this. So, I
when
didn't know
you snipe,
could zoom in.
yeah, when you snipe, you can fully ADS as you're used to. Now, if you don't have a sniper rifle, your ADS
Toss it
looks
to the side.
a little different. Yeah,
Look
you
at
tilt
how-
your gun with the laser. But every time he
How immersive
aims,
this is.
every time he aims, I need everyone to realize you can see the lasers being aimed. That's your kind of indication. Oh, someone's close.
It almost looks like
Scary.
trailer footage, right?
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for the names of your teammates, it looks like something out
Like
of like
if
a
those
pre-made,
arrows were
pre-rendered
gone.
video.
Yeah, it looks really immersive. This looks like a lot of fun. I didn't get a chance to play this yet, but having that night vision on and being in this cave too, it just looks a bit scary.
And again, you can take your night vision off, but as kind of Merc teased, probably don't recommend it. It's pretty
No,
dark.
there's like some I don't know, there's some flames that'll help you out. There's some lights in the cave, but again, you cannot see much.
Well, he finally tries to find an opening, ends up getting flanked, so no kill in for TP.
This is
TP
where
changes classes.
This is where Teep's going to pull out the
MP5, but you can see, so when he zooms in, that laser comes out.
So you can't see it until that, correct?
Correct.
Yep. And that's kind of what you use to guide your aim, if you will. The laser pretty much perfectly shows you where the bullets are.
I'm just imagining playing against like Maven in this, and he's just in a random corner. And
I'm gonna be laying down somewhere.
Yeah.
For some reason,
basically what you did when we played this.
No,
you laid down on the grass.
Did you ever see The Descent, like that scary movie in the caves when you were a kid?
No.
This makes me think
that movie.
of
For some reason, it makes me think of The Descent, man. I think there's gonna be monsters coming out of the corners.
A kid?
Oh yeah. So you were in
55 years.
You were in the womb. Yeah.
I wasn't. Leaving. That was a long time ago.
Oh, here we go. Teep with a chance to pick up a couple of kills, and again, realism on. So you just gotta have to.
Bullets, one bullet to the head, like it's quick.
Well, it's different too because you don't have like the normal hit markers too.
Exactly.
I was like, I remember when we first played it, I was like, I couldn't.
Is he dead?
Tell. Yes, exactly. But no, the realism of it is wild.
You can just see how like cautious he's playing because it's hard to even like where are my teammates, where are the fights going down. It's so hard, with that realism mode on.
Yeah, teamwork and communication gonna have to be on point. But you can see it looks like they've got a personal radar in top left for Shroud.
Some nice shots there as well from Shroud. Some very, very nice shots. And this was actually the map that we played, the night map. And it was what, the outside area.
Right there, I'm jumping back.
Yeah, dumb out.
Oh, and then, you actually see, that was a perfect moment. Yeah, it took off the night vision. Yeah.
I don't know if we can go find that player who's not using the night vision.
But I think Noah was just using it because he was like outside the cave. Like it's a lot brighter out there.
I wonder if Noah is just like messing around and not using it.
Maybe. I mean, he can give you an advantage, that's for sure.
Because it looked like he was just running around with a shotgun.
He's like, I'm going to kill everybody. There's a quick glance at
close game.
The scoreboard, very close, 24-23, and that's something, again, because you are in realism.
He was trying to go out of the map, like up the hill.
Well, that's what's they talked about sort of the going away from sort of the arena style maps and more to like the realistic maps as they did research for these. And yeah, I found myself like trying to learn it as well. Exactly, where can I go? And that's just going to come obviously with putting time into the game, but it's like you're in this little like realistic sandbox and you get to discover everything. It's
the best advice you can really give when people start playing is don't unnecessarily aim. Right, because you do not want the other team to get the information. They'll see your laser sight. You want to try and keep yourself hidden for as long as possible. Otherwise, exactly what happened to Myth there.
I thought he got sniped for a second, but.
Well, he saw like 3 people run across his screen. I think that's why he was frustrated and then just gets popped.
Tough. Real tough. Is now quick lights over towards Skadoodle's perspective.
Did they say how many modes or how many maps this is going to be for? Like I know they said the dark mode is for some maps. Is it every map or just a handful of them?
I think it's a handful.
Yeah, no, I think that makes more sense. I just couldn't remember if they broke that down when we had them up here.
Yeah, we're seeing the action start to take place, outside now. The cave got a little bit too scary for these guys. They didn't know where they were dying from.
Well, it feels like you can get like better power positions and height in some of these buildings versus, the cave is terrifying.
Yeah, it's just scary.
There's a lot of corners that you have to check as well, which is always tough as players making their way back in towards the cave.
Well, I feel like this is going to be, so I've never been like the biggest hardcore mode player, but obviously there's a giant community for that. Like I feel like this is going to be awesome.
I mean,
for someone that loves like the hardcore side.
Call of Duty 4 was when the hardcore community really just took off, and it was massive back then. People loved it.
I feel like this has got to be something they'd be into.
Absolutely.
Right?
No, but
you see the Claymore?
That'd be so.
We got a gunship!
How did he manage to get a gunship?
Here we go.
Light it up!
Well, the problem is there's a giant cave. So I'm not sure how effective this is actually going to be.
Found him.
But they're inside, are they not?
I mean, he's not going to know either when he hits him.
Oh, he'll know. Because that red square is going to disappear.
He's like, they're in there.
Well, he's now funneled everyone into the cave.
Well, his teammates are picking up some kills right now. We just saw 2 of the squares drop.
Yeah, he's basically a UAV for his team.
Got to catch them off spawn.
And fire.
I don't think he realizes what's in the sky right now.
Oh, still alive. One player outside. Don't want to be there.
He found one. Yeah.
Oh, that person just got obliterated.
Well, actually, a couple players are going to come off spawn if he predicts this. Up top, yep, up top should be good for at least a couple.
That player just spawned up and saw a rocket flying from the sky, landing at his feet.
Like if it already wasn't frightening enough with the night vision, now you're getting drilled in the face with missiles from up above.
Oh, well, he's doing this with a shotgun and claymores. Noah is my worst enemy.
Nice kill. Unfortunately, shot to the side.
He's smiling. He's having so much fun.
I mean, the score was unbelievably close a few moments ago. It's 54-46 right now. Oh, I think he did just pick up that kill, but over towards Jericho's perspective now. We'll see how much luck he's going to have.
I mean, we were watching TP. You could see how he was just cautiously checking every corner. Jericho's like, nope, I want a challenge. Sprinting straight through that tunnel. And you can see players are getting more comfortable with the power positions now.
I mean, once you, again, learn the map, you learn the power positions, and especially in a game mode like this, makes things a little different.
Well, I think the good thing is they've played like one map on this before.
Yeah.
I think when we jumped into it,
was our
this
first
was
time.
the first time on this map.
yeah.
I was like, I don't know where I am.
I just stopped moving. I was like,
yeah, you became a snake in the grass. That's what you did. You lay outside the cave, and you just kind of waited for people to run out. And to your credit, you killed everyone.
This is my part of the map. Don't come near me.
It's Maven's domain.
Nice pick there from Jericho. I think he sees the Leo. Oh, I think that was a headshot. Nice shot from Jericho.
So it looks like these scopes you can zoom all the way in too.
Yeah, it looks like with the mini reflex, you couldn't aim all the way in, but
Sniper rifle, you definitely can, because that's what we sort of
Yep.
straight off the rip. Didn't use it for very long.
No.
It was a death, and he was
Probably
like,
just depends on the scope, yeah.
Let me go to the sub. Very close game, though. I believe it's just down to 4 kills now. We'll see this closed out relatively soon. But again, biggest advice when you hop on this in open beta, don't ADS unnecessarily.
Nice shots.
Clean shots, actually.
I wonder if he
Looking for
got
the one tap. Ooh, almost found the kill up top.
And we don't know if he got him, and he doesn't know.
Yeah,
so
he doesn't know, yeah.
He's just kind of hoping.
Killed that guy, though.
Which is cool, the realism part
Yeah.
of it, right? It's like, I don't know if I can push this yet.
Oh, and takes off the night vision goggles.
So that's why you'll see some players be a little bit more cautious, because if they're like shooting through the wall, you won't know.
That's tough. Defeat 75-62.
It was close at one point.
Unfortunately for Skadoodle and Co., they're not going to win that map.
Actually went faster than I thought it would. Like, I thought the gameplay. All right, well, we've seen different modes from the CyberTac to the dark modes of the map. So we've seen 4 versions of the 6v6 now, but upcoming, it's time to ramp it up. It's going to be 10 versus 10 on the highly anticipated headquarters map. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Obviously, but essentially it's the same concept.
Well, I feel like this is really going to highlight the whole variation on gameplay, how different it can be across the map. I mean, this is going to feel like, I feel like a bunch of Call of Duty maps in one, sort of. I mean, it has to, just the size of it for 20 versus 20.
I'm pulling out a sniper rifle. That's the first thing I'm doing in 20v20. I'm getting a scope for the map. I'm trying to figure out, all right, what are the lanes?
You're just going to go up.
Yeah. Wait, where's the tallest building I can get to? That's where I'm going.
So what I'm thinking about is just the tactical and lethal usage is going to be insane. Like, you can throw a stun and hit like 4 to 5 people if they're trying to move the objective, and you throw a nade follow up after that, you might get a 4-piece, 5-piece. It's going to be insane.
I'm just thinking about streaks too. You earn yourself some streaks in this, and I mean, you're gonna
imagine when you pull out that personal radar after like a 3-4 kill streak, and it's just all red. Crazy.
It's like, oh, they're everywhere, guys. They're everywhere.
See, this is the game mode where I expect, you know, like Shroud or some of those snipers to be able to get those clips where they get like the 3, 4, 5-piece kill feeds and
absolutely
light it up. I think this is the game mode where you'll see that, and maybe some collaterals as well.
Well, I believe we just have a couple seconds. We're going to hop into it. Nameless, here we go. 20 versus 20 domination ground war.
Wait.
Oh my God. Like, insta cap.
So there's A, B, C, D, and E.
Okay.
Super domination.
Super dumb. Wait, is that an ATV?
Oh, that's cool.
This is amazing. Let's ride out.
Oh, I love their strat. They're just going to push straight over towards D. They're going towards the other side of the map.
I'm mostly curious to see the size of this, like how big the map actually is.
Well, he's 144 meters away from A, and he ran about 100 meters. So
this is a bit different than what I was expecting with like the 3 points in war back in the day. This is a completely different take on that. It's a lot crazier. This is awesome.
Domination with 2 more flags. Basically, is what you're looking at. 20v20. There. Okay.
Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see.
It's a big map.
Wow.
That's a big boy. Sure is. I want to see some sniping play personally for me. Well, there's Shroud versus Teep. TP lets him know. Teep's not afraid.
Let's see it from Teep's POV now. Laser beams.
See that recoil control right there.
We're going to have to hear about that every day when we play with him now. How many times has he killed Shroud now? A couple.
I mean, he was probably baiting somebody.
Yeah, good call, Joe.
He was
Good call,
baiting
Joe.
someone. Don't be surprised if we see him last alive with a sniper about 800 times.
Here's Teep's perspective. Already personal radar earned. So this was the strategy that he talked about, right? Puts on the personal radar and basically goes from there. Has his field upgrades as well. So far for Teep.
Teep is trying to dominate. I could see it in his face.
You just know, right? There's a Claymore. He ain't falling for that. Oh, hello?
His teammates, maybe?
They might be teammates. Doesn't look like he's too sure.
Yeah, I think that would make the most sense.
But bear in mind, he is running out of ammo here, so it'd be great if he could find himself a...
That's 8 bullets for Teep is 8 kills, Ben.
Honestly, you might be right. How good Teep is, you just never know. You never know. He's trying to play the spawns. That's the one thing he talked about in his interview, but, well, had no idea that player was coming from behind.
Well, he can play Dom spawns with 3 flags pretty well, but Dom spawns with 5 and 20 players. I'm not sure how that works yet, Ben.
Good point.
If you're playing the
full streaks.
Here,
oh, wow.
Full streaks.
Please.
Oh.
So let's say he's got
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Yes! Oh, my God, look how many people are. Yes, go to C, please. There's somebody. Light it up! Light it up!
Only 2-piece.
Still. I liked it. But how awesome does that look when you see it from the sky and there's just like 20 different targets to go for?
Imagine calling that out to your teammates. They're everywhere.
They're 6 at C, 2 at B, 1 flanking. It'd be a little crazy, but still more streaks as well.
Look at the kill feed. I love it.
Dude, I just am so impressed. Like,
this is a sniper's dream.
I guess I thought with like the most recent title, we were starting to approach maybe like we're getting near maybe the end of this console generation, and we kind of push the envelope with what we can do. But visually, to see this game and the fact that you can do 20 versus 20, I'm just like, how the hell are they pulling this stuff off? This is so cool.
Some smart people, man.
Yeah, blue team's in a great spot, by the way. They have everyone pinned in at C, so we talk about controlling those spawns. Finally, someone breaks through to D. There's a look at Dr. Disrespect.
He's camping right now.
Man, I wonder his stats got a little bit better. He's on a kill streak, though. That's the thing, and he has Juggernaut selected as well.
He's at 15 kills for that Juggernaut suit. Did someone just get ran over?
Ripped off the ATV?
He got shot off of driving it, and the player was on the passenger seat just shooting people still.
Looked like Shroud just called in a missile, too. He was able to find 2.
I'm just imagining, like, playing this and, like, ghost riding my teammate into a building.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing.
Shotgun.
Yo, hop on the ATV real quick. Let's go.
I'm down for that anytime.
Just fly straight through. Nice.
I like that name, Aimbot.
Aimbot.
Let's see what he can do. They're flying forward as like a tactical unit here.
Like a tactical push here.
Yeah,
like 4
right.
or 5 players on this team. They're trying to get through.
Well, they got a 4 cap. They're looking for the 5th.
There's like 6 or 7 of them there now.
Well, everyone should be spawning there at B, right?
Yep.
It looks like they have them kind of like pinned in.
Grab the FR.
There's a lot of cover right here as well. So
Orb shuts him down.
that was a big win right there.
I'm curious to see how Jack's playing. That's one player who I'm always curious for. I'd love to be able to hop on with him in a little bit. We'll take a look at Shroud first and foremost, though. What class does he want to rock with?
I think he just doesn't like any of his custom ones because now he's looking. Oh, he probably didn't have a sniper class for his custom, so he's picking one of the default sniper classes.
This is what I was talking about earlier. I've been waiting for him to use the sniper. I know in the 10v10 and 20v20, sniper can be super deadly. So
I'm just thinking about all the potential kill feeds you get with the sniper too.
Man, collaterals, 2, 3, 4 pieces.
Can be nuts if you have good kind of spawn control.
Like right there when they had them at B and they had to come out of that door, that window.
Well, for the snipers out there, what's like the most impressive thing? Like a 5-man, 6-man? Like how high does it get? Like right now, with
at this point, snipers have got so good that
Like
even a
5-mans.
Even a 5-man is just like.
I'm just wondering what is possible with
5-man headshots.
Like I've seen, like 10 kills in a row, just collaterals and.
Well, I feel like this would be like someone like Pamage's like field day. Like you said.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Dominate.
Absolutely, you guys.
Can't wait for the montages when this comes out.
That's gonna be a ton of fun. Well, speaking of sniper rifle, quick glance over towards King Richard.
I haven't got a chance to use a sniper yet. Have you guys used it yet?
Nope. The 2v2, I used it.
I used it in the 2v2, and that's when you picked me.
Yeah, smoked.
Wasn't good. I mean, I smoked your teammate, and then you smoked me.
Sure.
It's tough.
Nice shot.
It looks so satisfying when you get those kills.
No, one streak earned.
And it looks like this is where he wants to be. This seems to be a bit more open, but I don't know where Hutch was.
Yeah, where did he just come from?
I have
Gilly
no
suited
idea.
up, laying down in the grass.
Oh, no.
Oh.
This one is honestly one of my favorite.
This reminds me of Kill House, right?
Exactly that,
DLC
Joe.
map in Call of Duty 4, so as soon as we saw that the first time, I was like,
Kill House.
Yep. That's all it said to me. It's Kill House.
It's a ton of fun.
Every time I got on, that was like the warm-up map. I'd go in, just getting those crazy gunfights, or play the 2v2 hardpoint or something on there. Is just a lot of fun.
Yep.
And these guys will be playing for bragging rights because you got to think as much as like they're like friends, they're all streamers, but they're competitive in the sense of they're all streamers fighting for viewers, obviously. But then you get some bragging rights here from a gameplay standpoint, so it should be interesting. But I think we're ready to load on into it. So here we go. King to start it off. What's our first matchup we're going to be watching? It looks like the Shroud and Skadoodle side of things. And I've watched these guys when they're playing BRs or playing different games together. They game together pretty frequently, and yes, they're highly competitive, highly skilled, and should be a force to be reckoned with within this bracket.
All right, so MP7 to start. Nade not available for a few seconds. You have to be patient, but rather than kind of sticking together, they go for a 1-1 split, and they're just going to fly.
I was you say be patient, and he just goes. He's able to find one, put some shots in, runs away. He's able to find that first kill. That's a quick first round for the duo.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's what Jericho on the other side of this. So Jericho has probably more Call of Duty experience than these two combined, but he doesn't have Shroud's genetics.
The best part was, you talk about Call of Duty experience. Syndicate, who we obviously saw have a great game earlier on, kind of came over to me and you before the show went live, and he went, just so you know, if we get to a 2v2 and I have to play Shroud, I'm not moving from my spawn. He just didn't want any of it. Didn't want anything to do with it. As Shroud up to try and pop some heads, but I expect we're going to hear a lot from Mr. Courage as he sat so close to us. He's off to a good start.
Yeah, I think Jack and Duck just got to welcome the sound of it.
Eagle.
Pop, pop.
Okay.
Shroud with the smile, Shroud with the shots, and Shroud and Ska with the round win as they go up 2-0.
Oh, here we go. The MK2. This could be fun.
Yeah, this seems like his weapon of choice, right? I would be terrified if I was Jericho right now. You're going against one of the greatest snipers in the history of FPS on PC.
Yeah, I think that's why he pulled out the shotgun. I think he's just trying to he's like, I'm not going to fight this. He was waiting for the stun to come out as well.
I feel bad for Jericho because you try and stun, you try and push forward, and then, well, Skadoodle's right there ready
That's
to wait.
tough.
See ya. This could be the quickest 2v2 that we're going to see.
It might be.
Yeah.
No, do you guys have a stopwatch? Do you have a little bit of faith in Jericho here to bring it back?
None whatsoever.
Oh God, we just saw both shots
Jericho.
that Skadoodle and Shroud hit.
Yeah, I love Jericho. He really is a fantastic content creator for Call of Duty, but I'm sorry, you're playing against Shroud and Skadoodle.
Ooh, yeah, I think he just got a hit marker too on Ska.
Well, look at the health at the top, 116 to 200. So that did a ton of damage. Great nade.
Nice nade through.
You can't kill him with your weapons, kill him with your utility.
Well, he hit him in the face with that. That was a really nice one.
Problem is, Shroud's still alive.
He's got 10 HP though, yeah, and there's shotguns, right? So you just oh my God,
he's gonna do it. Shroud's gonna do it. Oh, I'm so afraid. It's a full health.
What was that? What was that? This guy's a joke. It so scalps him. What?
That shouldn't be possible. That shouldn't be possible.
Hey, good luck, Jericho. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great.
Just leave the game. Leave the game.
If you want to just move on to round two.
No. No.
That shouldn't be possible. That was insane.
He's so casual about it too.
Just another
That's the
day in
thing.
the office.
He's like, oh yeah, it's,
He like smirked a little bit.
just smile.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh,
Picks up the nade kill right after that.
He
Picks
was
up
like,
the
dude, he was
kill.
right behind you. He was right
5-0.
behind you.
Okay, I think I predicted wrong.
Jericho's face.
I think I predicted wrong.
I told you. What did none of you
know,
said it would be Shroud.
So do we want to pick again? Are we allowed to do that?
No,
by rounds?
because I
Oh,
said Shroud and Skadoodle, so I'm going to be right, and all you guys are going to be wrong.
That's fine.
What did I say? Teep and Noah?
No, Gataga's still gonna win.
Yeah.
I still got it.
Honestly, to be fair, you all pick good duos. It's not like they're bad. It's just Shroud can do things like we just saw, and therefore
Yeah, we wanted to be different, man.
Sure. You also wanted to be wrong, but
Yeah,
that's
that's a
beside
good
the
point.
That was absolutely disgusting from Shroud. I expect nothing more. And, well, this one should be over.
I think it's first to 6 too, right?
Hey, Jericho, you guys gonna get a round win?
Probably not.
I think he broke his headset.
Yeah, that headset's seen better days. He
Match
just
point.
slammed it.
We'll see. We got LMGs now.
All right, this is your best chance, Jericho.
Just spray.
Spray and pray.
He's going right up the middle. I don't know if I'm down 6-0 making this play, but
I mean, what else are you going to do, right?
you know, camping the spawn.
There we go. All right.
This is where comebacks.
Oh,
1v1.
1v1.
Yes! There we go. They're still down 5, but it was a nice round from Jericho. They got on the board.
And now he has officially broken his headset. That's basically like winning, right?
Yeah. If you get one round, yeah, no, he's basically won.
You can see how important those tacticals become later on in the round once you get them. Pick up those nades, clearing out spots, getting information.
Nice nade.
Oh, 1v2. Oh, there it is, 1v1.
Is that a sawed off? Oh, he found him.
The comeback begins.
Don't call it a comeback.
1 round at a time.
1 round at a time.
That is the most unusual 1v2 I've ever seen.
I'm pretty sure Shroud was trying to 360.
he put more bullets into the walls than the opposition, but somehow comes away with that clutch and ends with the melee.
I want to see Estrella come out here. Pull out that Estrella, you just fire that off the rip. You can try and get some free damage down.
You know what? It just switched to different weapons, and this is their forte.
Light them up. That's not going to connect. They have the advantage in terms of health.
They better just.
They have a big advantage. 2v1.
1v1.
Another 1v1. Oh, the comeback
Is
is
that 3 in a
happening.
row?
It's happening. It is happening.
The shotgun is his gun, man.
Stump.
Cold.
That's why it's old school. It just changes every round. You never know.
Need to stick with it.
Pull out the rocket. Let's go.
One more.
What is it? What is this first 2 again?
7.
It's first to 7.
Oh,
It's been
imagine
3
if
match
they
points.
pull up a 7 in a row.
And the
It's on
dream is
Jericho.
over.
It's on Jericho. It's on Jericho.
Oh!
You got 3. They got 3.
Hey,
It was respectable.
Got
They
3.
made it respectable.
We'll clap it up.
that was a valiant effort.
It wasn't looking
It
good
was
at the
very
beginning, I'll
much
be
a
honest.
David versus Goliath scenario
Very much so.
After
in which Goliath won. So
The scenario was there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so that'll take us through one of our first round matchups.
this is a match point right here
the
as well.
sniper.
Oh, we got Syndicate. He's up.
Who are they playing?
It's a 6-4. Oh, what?
What?
It's the sniper shotgun type. No! Syndicate, that can't
Syndicate
happen.
got smoked.
Oh, wait, Legion.
Yeah.
He's got 14 HP though, 1v1.
He has a Claymore too. Bear that in mind if he really wanted to.
He's so weak and he's stunned. It's looking like it's over.
Finesse.
He's gonna have to.
Finesse.
Crazy.
Oh, he hit it. He hit it. He hit it.
That's
6'5".
absolutely hit bar though. Hit him in the side. All right, they're on match point. We'll see if Legion.
Ooh, the pistol
Clutch
swap.
Soki clutches up last round.
This is fun too because like obviously we don't have a broadcaster mode in it yet, but like this is a lot easier to follow, right? Than 2 versus 2. Like 20 versus 20. I was like, and they're pushing.
They're pushing to the other side of the map. Oh,
Maps
sure
we
are.
don't know. Yeah.
He got tagged from the middle. Doesn't want to fight. He has the pistol out.
There's no way. Syndicate and Legion throw away. I think they had 3 match points
He
himself.
threw that stun, but he didn't act on it.
Oh, Legion.
No.
He's so weak.
so weak.
Yeah, it's
Good
Okay.
help. The bait and switch.
This is going 6-6. This is going to the deciding round.
He's literally behind the tires right there. He's
I
gotta
love
go
the
for this challenge.
patience. I love.
He just tagged him. He tagged Legion. It actually got scary. He tagged Legion, took some of his health down.
Match point.
This is it.
Uh-oh.
This is it. For all the marbles.
Oh, nice shot.
You could feel the tension in the room, Joe.
I can feel it. I do. I feel it.
Yeah. I might just be, this is getting warmer in here.
Yeah.
All the
What do we
computers
get?
on fire.
We got MP5
What? That rocket?
to close things out. You can't use your equipment for 2 more seconds.
little lean.
But already he's taking some damage. Bear that in mind. 199 to 147 is the health here in this round 7.
So he's not moving.
13.
He wants this win right here.
Problem is that neutral objective's going to come up. Oh my lord.
1v2. The comeback.
That's the thing. He didn't do much damage in the beginning of the round. So full health. There's the one-on-one win. Oh,
He read it.
Reloading. He's so weak.
He has no bullets. He's got a lethal though.
55 health.
He's got to be
clean 100.
careful here.
I thought he had it,
so
but he
weak.
was low HP.
No.
Oh, Syndicate, you guys choked.
That's 4 in a row.
That's
Four in a row. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
4 in a row?
In a
Man,
row.
That's a tough way to lose.
That's a yikes. Now,
All right.
overdunk to disrespect.
Oh!
He cleans up that round. That's, of course, Courage's teammate. Still hasn't found his perfect sense yet.
Take note of these settings. This is what you want right
I don't know if I want to take note of these after, what was it, 2-8, map 1?
No, this,
Well, they won.
Oh, they
They
just
won
won. They just
4.
won. All right. So what we've seen, Scott and Schraub move on. We've got
dominant
Doc and Jack move on. 7th round, we'll get the victory. Who's had a chance to get hands-on with this?
This is actually one of my favorite ones, and this is what I was talking about with Joe a little bit, where when you spawn, you have to check both the right and left, because it's a drop-off, essentially. You don't want to give away height. The problem is, if you do get a sniper round, you have to be either really, really confident, like you are, and pretty good with a sniper rifle, or if you're like Nameless, when you talked about you try to cross, you have to make a decision.
Not a
You either
sniper,
drop straight
yeah.
down the middle into safety, or you challenge it
Well,
and
there's
you
like
pray you hit
those
the
2
shots.
pillars towards the back that guys like you like to camp behind. So, yeah, that you
I
can
just
use
like
that
winning,
for
you know,
prediction,
that's it.
but you didn't win. But yeah, I mean, if you want that for protection, there's a lot of different ways you can go on this one.
Sure is.
Just a general question, which I don't know if you guys even know. Are the loadouts predetermined, or is it kind of randomized?
No, it's
on what you'll have?
randomized.
But you get it for 2 rounds.
I
Two
think
rounds, yep. So
you
it's fair
can
season,
make
so-
them.
You probably can,
You
okay.
can make them, and you can put it to like at the we were playing up to like 12 the other day. You played. I think they're playing a 7 now. So everything I'm sure is customizable.
What these guys are playing though is it's random. It
Random.
changes. You get
Yep.
it for 2 rounds on both
every 2
sides.
rounds.
I thought so. I just wasn't really sure how,
Yep.
how it worked, because we've seen a little bit, but not a ton of it. But yeah, we're just waiting to get into the round 2. Some of the favorites still alive, and we're going to see if maybe there'll be some sort of shocking upset. But this has been
Maybe.
Yeah, I think probably the most we've gotten into it thus far, just because I feel like it's a lot more intimate. Like you can highlight certain players, you see their personalities more, and this is
And
this is a great
everyone
time.
hates losing. At the end of the day, you don't like losing.
And that's-
no one likes getting the butt kicked.
What I feel like this is perfect for too is like all that trash talk online when someone says, "Oh, take me one-on-one," like after you're playing like a 10v10. Like this seems like the
You do
perfect
it, yeah.
battleground to test your skills if you really want to match up against somebody.
It's also awesome to see some of your favorite influencers going against each other, right? Because you maybe see the YouTube video where they run into each other in public matches and they're going at it, but now they're actually going at it here in a brand new game, in a brand new mode. And this is the one I was playing yesterday where I was just dying over and over trying to rush up that bridge side of the map.
You got to play for the information off the rip. And of course, if time goes by, the neutral flag will spawn in the middle, and it's first to capture it. It'll be right inside the red crate.
And you can see at the top of the screen, it just shows their combined health as it gets picked off. So you can kind of keep note of that.
There's
so
a
you
flag.
can see how much health each team has.
Well, they're on it too.
Now secure almost. Not
Nice.
going to happen.
I like to play those like his only option. He probably wasn't going to kill both of them.
Yeah, and so if the time runs out, it just comes down to whoever has the most health at the end of that timer.
So if you're a slower player, what I personally recommend is save your lethal.
Yeah.
Save it for that exact moment where if you know you're going to be at the back and you know that the round is more than likely going to be long, just prolong it a little bit, and when that flag does pop, throw your lethal inside.
That's what Joe did. Remember yesterday, he was in that 1v1. He got in the point and he threw a stun out, and the guy just couldn't get there in time to get him off the point. So a couple different strategies you can use is they go up 2-0 here.
Yeah, it's 3.
3-0.
Oh, 2-1.
2-1.
2-1. There we go. So
It's quick so
first
far.
round. Yeah, fast and furious over here. And these 2v2s rattling through the rounds.
That's what's so fun about it. Like it's just quick. It's like all the great things about COD, like fast-paced action, quick rounds, get into it, show you're the better player. Oh, they're going fast this time. There is no slow push. They're soaring in with LMGs.
Laid out. Connects with the hit marker, but they push him and full. 2-2. Comeback's on.
The patience paid off there for the Allegiance side. He was just tucked away behind this rock. Nothing you can do. And yeah, you heard Shroud kind of talking about it. Like it's different. Like your ADS speed, the pace of it. Like you have got to get in a different mindset than you've been with some recent titles. Like it is tactical.
Yeah, and you can really get punished early on this map, especially in the beginning if you try to take those long-range fights and you get hit with like a bullet from an angle maybe you weren't looking at. You're down to what, 30 HP for the rest of the entire round.
They just ran. I mean, they just sprinted at them.
Yeah, pretty much.
I honestly, on this round, I think that's the way to go, is just try to get map control. Because those long-range fights are, unless you're just trying to put damage down.
It depends on the weapon you have, first of all, right? What you're giving. If you're giving a shotgun, absolutely. But you need to make sure that you connect with your stun if you're giving a stun as well.
And you've got a little bit more cover here, and I think it's a little bit more difficult to pick people out on this map versus like the last map where it's just like wood panels.
That's what I noticed. Like, yeah, they would take damage in the beginning of the round, but they wouldn't get the kill right away when they were doing those long-range battles. But you just got to be careful not to take too much in the beginning. Wow. I love the shotgun rounds.
Well, 3-3.
Oh, I think they had 2 throwing knives on that class. I was hoping for something flashy.
Just glanced down, I believe Courage and Dr. Disrespect's game might have started. They seem to be leaning forward and focusing a little bit, as you'd expect. Oh, Lord.
I think he was trying to troll a little bit with the rocket and then
got smoked.
Yeah. He's got 4 HP.
Yeah, I would spend the rest of the round there.
He's got this.
The problem is you're at such a big disadvantage early already.
Right here, you just got to use your stun and your nade and try to do something.
Hit those shots.
Tap, tap.
Is there friendly fire in this or no?
No.
Oh, I thought for a second he was going to smoke his teammate there.
One's one good shot at least.
Jack would like us to show him and Doc on the stream if we have that capability. They're getting very hyped. Is those
it's an overtime.
Excitable characters.
More health wins, remember?
Rocket launcher start again. Hopefully not ripped to 4 this time.
I want to see a rocket kill.
Smoke him.
The problem is you want the information before you fire it, right? If you know that no one's crossed to the right and your teammate peeks left and your teammate says, hey, they're to the left, fire it to the left. You don't want to necessarily just waste it. And, well, you get the information now.
Oh. Yes!
Oh! Headshot! You ripped his head off with a rocket.
30 health versus 30 health. 1v1.
Oh, a rocket to the head does probably kill you.
Yeah, I think so.
Stun doesn't land. Nade doesn't land.
He's got to be careful here.
He has no information.
Hear him? The way he's playing, I thought he heard something.
I think he might try to make a play for the point here.
Problem is, as soon as you do.
Wait, it would be a tie, right? Wouldn't it be a draw right now?
Yeah, it would.
So
we might see a draw.
I think you go for it, man.
I think they're going to the draw. Yeah, they're going to draw out.
That's actually crazy.
You can tell these guys really want to win.
Well, they can't tell how much HP the other person has, right? So you're just gambling. So they're seeing what we're seeing. Okay.
All right, here's the game that Courage wanted to see. Wait, are they losing?
Oh, no.
Doc
they are 1-4.
1-4. Doc and Courage.
Well, why did they want us to see their gameplay?
I don't know. If it stinks.
Who are they going to turn up now?
Be careful, you're close right. Oh, Gotaga.
I told you, man. They're going to win.
That explains it. All right, Courage. 1v2.
He's a potato.
Yeah, he's imitating Ben right now in the back pillar. This is what I was talking about.
Difference is I hit my shots.
Debatable.
I don't get world stars like that.
They both got.
Yo, Jack, what's
they
going
both
on?
got gunned.
Jack, you're gonna lose like this?
They both got first bullet, I think, too, and got smoked.
For this, Jack, we switched
why?
for this.
He just sidestepped you.
Gotaga, big smile on his face.
Of course.
Domination so far. A few more rounds and I'll dispatch the 2-time. But a first blood does come through.
1v1. 100 versus 100 health.
Jack versus Gotaga.
This is the biggest moment of Jack's career.
He has no idea. Of course, the flag's going to pop soon.
This is a huge round.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Ooh. Got nervous there, Jack.
Well,
I want him to get turned
got nervous.
Right I thought he was going to miss that shot, get smoked. I did.
Because, you know, Gotaga always plays a high sensitivity.
Got a little nervous.
All right,
that would have been amazing.
He took his time with that for sure.
Well, potential for the comeback. Well, that's not going to help. Doc gets
Man.
smoked off the rip.
Doc's getting first blooded.
Yeah,
Jack with a lot of work to do. Would have been great if he hits that shot, but you can see the pace he wants to play. Oh, Jack! Oh, no. Oh, no.
man's
For
got
the last
cooked.
round. Yeah, he got cooked.
Oh, no.
Shoved right in the
6-2.
oven, baked up good.
But this is a strat you can use. If you get the Strela, you just fire it straight off the rip. Now, you see, I would have just stayed up top and fired it. Try and get yourself some free damage. You're not looking for the kill necessarily. You're looking for any advantage.
Wow, that goes far.
All right. So what do they need? 4 in a row.
4 in a row. Well, 5.
Well, 5. Yeah.
Ooh, nice little
Strela.
rocket.
No chance.
They do damage, man. They're very strong. Dog's been struggling. He's been blooded a couple of times. Falling first. Maybe he's playing a little too fast. That's obviously something that you heard Jack mention, saying Dog struggled with just sprinting forward, but he lands a good shot first.
Listen,
That could do damage.
Oh,
violence, speed, and momentum. That's what this guy's about. He's playing
it's
with
a
quickness.
slogan right there.
I think his slogan's like getting first blooded.
Yep, dying a lot. Also heard that
I
too.
think that's your slogan as well.
Yeah, it is.
Still have the Molotov available.
That's ambitious for a
The
solid.
problem is, look at the health
Yeah.
disadvantage already. Needs it.
Good Molotov. Good Molotov, maybe? Nope.
I think he's trying to shoot this a bit far right now. I'm trying to get close. Oh, that was a good.
Oh, he hit him.
Too far?
1v1?
That was a good Molotov as well. Good trade. 3 HP.
Twice! Not just once, but twice!
No, Doc's mad.
Courage gets turned on. Doc is not happy.
Doc's mad right now.
Doc is furious. He's watched his teammate get World Star twice.
I think Jack's gonna, or Doc's gonna take Jack outside.
Yeah, Doc just
His
stood
own
up and he was
teammate.
literally twice as tall.
That's not good
and he's
enough.
Looking down on him.
That's not good enough. That's not good
Yeah.
enough.
He said there was a shot delay. That's what he said.
he got fried twice.
Oh.
So he dragged TP down to a loss at the last.
We know
time
who
there was
the- we know who the
gunfight.
problem is.
Yeah, no, it's clearly Jack.
This
Jack
is
might want to
6
switch
to 5.
to a controller. See what he can do there.
Pull out a controller.
Controller, yeah. That's your natural hum. He's so annoyed. That's why I love it.
Hey, but my favorites to win, they're doing well.
Yeah.
Doing well.
He just cruised through that, to be honest, but this is a close one. 6 to 5.
They have the 1 HP advantage.
Could be huge.
I don't know.
Wait, who just said that? Was that Joe or Ed? Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
I mean, I got to talk about something.
The point is up now.
Flags up.
He's really close.
Like John Madden, thank
Yeah.
you.
He has
You're
this-
welcome.
The team with the most round wins is winning.
It's a fact.
This round going to end in a tie. Yep.
I can't believe I've actually seen a couple draws. Like, it's kind of wild considering, like, well, obviously the amount of health you have and
Yeah,
what you
and how
end up with.
small the map is.
Yeah.
Both of these teams really want to win.
Yes, they do.
Wait, was that the draw in this one earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is the same one. This could be round 38 for all we know.
Wait, is this the same?
Yes.
Yes.
I assume
This
this
is
was
where
going
we
to be
started.
over.
No, this is where we started.
This is where we started, and another tied round comes through.
this-
That's what I'm saying, the 1 HP
This is
map.
this is a sweaty map right now.
Yeah, you weren't wrong,
No,
Joe.
yeah, I wasn't.
Oh, the push comes through on the left side, though. This is a big first blood. Gets it. Match point. 2v1.
Is this the same game?
It is.
That's impressive. Oh!
A 1v1.
1v1. Hammond to keep his team in the game.
I would just go to the flag. 4 HP.
But he has 4 health against 99.
No, I'm saying the guy with 99. I'm going to the
Yeah,
flag.
I'm just going to the flag. and
going to the
just hop on
flag,
it.
man.
Question is, does he trust himself? Well, the flag's up. It's being capped.
I believe.
He was inside. You should know it.
I believe he's capturing it. He's got a wall bang. That's it. That'll do it. Defeat. 7 to 5. Reacted a little bit too slowly, but I believe that is probably going to do it for our round 2 matches. Yeah, that's going to get us through our round 2 matches. So nothing too startling there other than, well, Jack getting smoked, but that's not a surprise.
Twice,
Anything
though?
really surprise you guys? Yeah.
One with a shotgun. The sniper marksman rifle, I can give it to him, but the shotgun.
Well, we haven't seen, we'll see the bracket shortly, but I'm assuming that we probably had a win for Teep and Noah J and for Skadoodle and
Maybe.
Shroud.
No.
Maybe. I feel like I would have heard a lot more noise if there was some massive upset from one of those two. But so far, the Gataga pick looking good. But speaking of it, I believe we actually have Noah J currently with Sensor. We'll hear how their 2v2 match went.
Noah J, what's going on, my friend? Dude, I'm sweating right now. I am actually, like, my hands are shaking. I've never played, like, competitive, like, Call of Duty in any aspect, but I have so much respect for people who do this, like, on the daily. But it's going well. We've won 2 in a row now, so hopefully we can keep it going.
You have a Call of Duty World Champion as your duo. This is a 2v2 tournament, and the one person that you're playing with right now is a Call of Duty World Champion, a Call of Duty legend.
Yeah.
When you win this tournament,
watching your baby evolve, I'm sure it's really exciting for them.
It's awesome.
And can you imagine how many times they've played this like at the studio?
Oh,
right? Just all the rivalries within the studio.
Yep.
I bet you there's like a champion. You have to try to like beat them.
Well, heck, I've casted a couple internal tournaments between like the dev teams and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if that'll happen at some point with this for sure, just for bragging rights within the dev.
I'm telling you, Shroud is not going to troll here. I think he knows the opposition.
Like Joe said, I don't think it matters if Shroud trolls.
Yeah, but the scary thing is when he does
connected
troll.
with that nade, by the way, and
Bolt
like
did
70 damage off him.
Bear in mind as well,
be
ammo
careful
does
with
come
ammo.
into, yeah, I was about to say ammo does come into.
I just noticed that as he sprayed.
Oh, nice nade.
Wow. Okay. Essentially, it's
basically
almost
tied.
tied. Yeah.
97, 91. Gataga falls.
Wow.
They're going. Oh, they're going. He's ready.
I think he got away from it. I don't know if the trade's going to be there. Who got the kill?
He got it.
Was this
Nice
Scoodle?
shot.
Okay. It's like I need these players to exit out of the kill cam faster sometimes in these scenarios so we can see the final fight. Yeah, he's there for the trade. Tries to scramble away with his life and not able to do it. So 1-0 to Shroud and Skadoodle.
Look at Shroud. See, that's what I was talking about earlier, trying to get that damage down across the map off the rip.
Got to be careful though you don't get tagged up yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you saw he got tagged up, and they have less health now, but, that's sort of the idea there. Do you want to go for it, or do you want to just try to get close?
Risk reward.
Mm-hmm.
You get the information, you get some damage
The
down.
decision needs to be made every round.
Shroud looking to open up this round with the pick. Still 2v2. Skadoodle's covered the right side. It was Gataga versus Shroud in round 1.
This time he's got a clutch, though. Got a
Stun
1v2, 64 health. Tries to fly behind the stun. The hip fire is going to connect. Not able to get away with his life. I thought maybe he'd be able to get top and re-challenge, but so far it's been the same thing from either side, really, right? Like, first blood comes in. They're able to trade, though, after the trade.
Yep. As you see Myth getting loud.
Myth and Jack are, I think they're playing a 2v2 between themselves because both of them are out. They were talking a lot of trash earlier on, but back to this one. Michael already takes some damage, the health advantage to the other team.
This is a lopsided round right now.
Oh, they have
32 health.
32, yeah.
32
It's a
health.
marksman rifles again, right? Which we saw what Shroud and Skadoodle can do with these.
They're pretty good. 16 health. There's a hit marker. That's unfortunate.
You can see, like, the deeper we got into this, like, the pace just, like,
Slows down.
Like, now you're respecting the competition a little bit more. Like, can't just fly at him.
Until that first blood, then they're flying
Yeah,
out trying to get the trade. Like, let's go.
It feels like a big change of pace from what we've seen, though, right?
And you just see sort of different strategies now. You're seeing people try to put down that damage and wait for their stuns and nades.
They hit each other, right? Yeah, 116, 116.
Perfect trade.
A lot of times it really comes down to who can hit their tactical.
Honestly, yeah. Gives you such a big advantage.
I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Oh.
Or not.
Well, you might see Gataga pick up another one.
Whew. This is a close game.
Shroud falls, 2-2.
I don't even think Skadoodle knew where he got shot from right away.
No idea.
His head just got blown off, and he's like, what?
All right, here he is, the French monster, Gataga.
It's crazy to think of all his years dominating with a controller to seeing Gataga. I don't know why. I know he streams on mouse and keyboard. It's just
No, it is weird.
I've seen him play so much with a controller.
He's a good gamer.
Very talented. He connects with the stun. That's going to give him license to push up. Doesn't want to throw the nade just yet. Has to be careful, though.
Just dodged that bullet.
There's a nade.
He just lobbed it.
This could be first blood. Or not.
He gets caught.
Skadoodle went big. He got the kill with the nade and the gun kill, so big two-piece out of him to win that round.
Here's how. Lands 2 good shots. Back and forth in this first 2v2. Oh.
Imagine.
The fact that he's even landing those shots, impressive in itself. Nade thrown out. Big health advantage.
Ooh,
well,
she gets
yeah,
rocked by
until
the
that,
nade.
right?
That's why if you get spotted in this, you kind of have to change your location after your first initial spot that you go to, because players will try to nade you out of there right away when that nade comes in.
It's interesting how long the screen is black and white, after you take damage. I feel like it's really difficult to pick people probably when you're in that position. So you really have to focus on re-healing, getting back to a safe position, and re-challenging.
Stun.
Oh, nice shot.
3-3.
Back and forth.
This is amazing.
Did we have a 7-6? Do we know if it's win by 2 or is it just versus 7?
I don't think we've seen a 7-6.
I don't know.
I remember when we played, it was win by 2.
Yeah,
Pretty
but I don't
sure
know if that was an option.
It could be a different rule. Maybe it is just simply first to 7 more.
Whoa.
Oh, the AK.
Tagged up off the rip. Yeah, that's what Skadoodle said he was really enjoying earlier. He said the AK is typically a good gun.
This is their home.
Yeah, it's typically a good weapon, which is true, and
especially
he loves
in
it.
their hands.
So when this round popped up, Kataga and Michelob probably looked at each other like, all right, next round.
This is the next weapon set.
To be fair, though, it really has been Shroud and Skadoodle winning one round and then an instant response. It's been that's the theme so
that
far.
Round
back
was
and forth.
like insta.
This could be the separation, though. This could be the separation back to back.
I get the information off the rip, and I fired both the peelers one way.
Ooh, nice shot.
That's what they needed. All right, Shroud in 1v2. Let's see what he can do here. He has full HP, and he's taken down about 50 of one of the other players.
Good nade.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. He's going to have to smoke somebody.
Oh, there's a man that could do
They
it.
pushed him.
That timing, dude, he didn't see him because of the bush. Right as he was going through the bush.
Wow.
We're seeing players throw their tacticals right when their teammate dies. Might be a better strategy to almost wait with your stun, because players they're pushing you now.
It doesn't feel like most of them use them to stun and get a kill. It's always been spot checks.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. Are they pushing? Where are they sitting?
Well, there's a first blood.
Huge.
Comes for Skadoodle.
What is that? Claymore? It's like a pressure mine?
Looks like, like a Claymore or C4 or something.
I think you saw him. Yeah, no, he just got ripped. Let's see this from Kataga's POV.
He was confused as well. You can see it from the player.
Oh, it's Skadoodle's POV. Sorry. That looked nuts on his screen, right? There's a lot of energy from a team that got eliminated in round 1.
Yeah, they're real excited now. Wow. These guys are hitting some insane shots.
5-4.
He's got no health.
Again.
I want to see. I want to see a 1 HP clutch. Just 1 health clutch.
Maybe you save your attack and utility. You never really know.
Hold on.
Okay.
V1. Make a low cord out.
He's got full health. Ooh, he wanted it.
Kataga's got ice.
Yeah, he does.
He's got
All those years of competing, man.
Oh, this is going to go to the final round.
Kataga never worried.
Ooh, now it's interesting, though, the pistol rounds.
I don't know
Is this the 2-tap? Oh, no, this is not that. I was thinking it was that heavy 2-tap one.
Perfect trade.
Comes the tacticals. Just spamming him right when he gets them. See if he can get any damage in.
Well, he does have another nade.
So they're forfeiting map control right now.
You do not have a lot of ammo either in this.
Yeah, it's 18 shots.
Oh, God, I didn't realize
Whoa!
No one hit shots?
8 bullets. He has 8 bullets left. He has 8 shots left.
You gotta be careful here. Honestly, you might be able to.
Oh! This is their
You could just
advantage!
hop the point right here, and when it pops, and force him to challenge.
Oh my God! They finally broke the pattern.
One more round. I'm not gonna say.
Joe's
I'm not
pick
gonna
is
jinx him.
out.
I'm not gonna jinx him.
Wait, no matter what, one of your guys' picks is out of this.
Yep. Match point.
I'm not gonna jinx it, but I think they got this.
I'm not going to
jinx it, but I think they got it.
this. I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that for some reason. I don't know.
Shroud and Skadoodle. A match point down.
This thing looks like it fries if you hit your shots. Everyone was pretty inaccurate with it early.
It's a great nade. That gives him a health advantage too. And you have 2 of them.
Oh, it's 2 lethals in this round?
Yeah. So if you're smart, you target 1 player. You have 4 nades to try and shut him down. It's a free first
You
blood.
have to be careful with ammo in this. I think you just got a glimpse of him, yeah.
It's a bold push.
Nice
It
one,
doesn't work
Shroud.
out 1v1.
For the bread.
Like 1 shot will take him down. He's got 21 HP.
Does he play for the point?
Got to hit him once.
Oh! No!
time. He has 1
health!
HP.
1
1
health!
HP. You got to beat him down.
Your team has more health! The victory! The victory for Kataga!
Down to HP.
I'm called it, man.
All right, Ben, your pick's out. Joe, your pick's out. And it might be a final with us, buddy. Is it? I don't know what happened on the other side. They will start to ramp up. And I'm a big sweaty man.
Get all the equipment on.
Thank you, Clint.
You're welcome. You like that description?
Well, we're going to King for the second semifinal. Will we have
This is the one
another?
you like, right, Clint?
Yes, King. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one.
We could have 2 former
back.
professionals in our final.
Listen, and
already booked
always
his spot.
reminds me that I was not a former pro that hasn't had a tenured career like he has.
I got to humble you down, man. You've been getting a big head lately.
Listen,
so.
if I put as much time into as you did, I'd have
I
double the
don't think
championships.
so.
Double the
I mean,
championships.
I don't think you have to say Clint is getting a big head. He's got one.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
look at that dome.
I am a blackout world champion and one of the
Okay.
most talented players.
we team
How did the world? Where did that come from?
I agree with that.
World champion,
There
yeah.
was world international
Yeah,
presence
there were.
Stop hating on this.
Ben, are you a world champion?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. We'll see you later, Ben.
Okay.
All right, power hump over T.
DP is a world champion.
Our fellow,
That's
our
a real
fellow
world champion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Also our teammate there.
Don't let me down, Teep. I swear to God, you will never hear the end of it.
He might not let you down, but I think you got to worry about Noah a little bit.
This is whether Noah can handle the nerves.
Yeah, we'll see. He's behind that car.
He found him in the bush.
How did Noah die? He got shot through the window. He wasn't even peeking the right side. What an incredible shot out of grab.
Hits
Nice little snap.
Hits the first snap, but the second doesn't ring true, and he's going to get smoked by Soki.
So is this like this is one of those marksman rifles?
I think it's like it looks like it's like a marksman rifle shotgun hybrid.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, it's some new advanced military tool that I am not.
And I'm
aware
liking
of.
this scope too.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Packs a punch. That's for sure. Soki clutched up last round. We'll start on board with him this round. Claymore available. Yeah, just throw it in map.
Great spot.
Ooh, that's the stun.
I'm gonna laugh if that gets a kill.
Yeah, me too. Oh, you see the old school drag scope there.
Oh, Teep's in trouble.
T finesse.
Oh my God, he's a monster!
Yeah, you see the hype come in. The woo.
Teep's in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go give him a pep talk.
You want to go over and give him a pep talk?
Go ahead.
I might need
Go
to.
ahead,
I'll
go
be right
ahead,
back.
Yeah, you go give him a pep talk, Clint. He has fully left the stage.
I just want to see. After we heard that pep talk from Maven earlier,
okay, let's switch to TP. Switch to TP. Show. I need to see TP because I
we
want
need to see his face cam if we can. But we heard Maven's pep talk earlier. It was incredible.
No, he just went over there and yelled.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna.
Honestly, if they lose this round, I'm blaming Clint.
He's in his face right now, in front of his monitor, in a fighting stance, with a microphone, just completely distracting him. This is the opposite of a pep talk.
You got a kill?
Hey, it's working.
It's working. The patience is paying off. There you go. You can see Clint. Oh, he finds a second one. Are you starting to love it over there?
No, I think he just channeled his anger towards Maven into the game.
Well, TP finally gets himself his first round win, thanks to some
Way to go, Clint.
some good luck and maybe some.
All right,
good
so we see this rocket
pep
once
talk.
again. We saw a lot of kills with it in the Dr. Disrespect and Courage game.
Hey, what happened once I got over there to gas him?
They won.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think he channeled his anger though. I don't think it was. He was just really mad.
Either way, they won, right? That's all that matters.
Oh my God.
You just lost your breath from that 10-foot run.
No, I seriously did. It wasn't far at all.
No.
I'm severely out of shape. I need a personal trainer. Where's Doug?
So far, Teep and Co at a disadvantage,
Ooh,
but
going for the long shot.
almost taken away. Now the flag. Again, if no one caps it, it does go to health.
Yeah, they gotta go. Teep's gotta go.
Yep, this round's over. There's no way. Teep's clutching that up. Round lost, and he knows.
The pressure is on, Mr. Tapi.
Mr.
Tapi.
Tapi.
Mr. Tapi.
Yeah, old toilet paper pole chow.
Yeah.
Mr. Tapi.
To play the AK round. These are some of my favorite rounds.
Oh, Joe, you won $1 million tournament before.
Uh-huh.
You don't feel pressure after that, right?
Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about. When you cross that side and try to get that map control, if you don't slide on the cross, you'll get taken out, especially in the AR and sniper rounds. So you saw TP tried to walk and get information. He just gets AR down by Gref. So you have to be careful there in the beginning of the round.
Hold on, pressure on Noah.
Yeah, he
His
already
first
told
1v1.
us. He already told us his hands were shaking earlier. Now we're in a semifinal.
Dude, Noah is crawling through grass right now.
I love it.
This is like his life's on the line.
I can't see through anything.
Oh.
He's like, where?
I think you got to have a little more confidence in your ability there.
You have to.
All I'm saying is the only round they won was the one I was over.
Oh,
Do you want to go back?
That's the only round.
You want to go back, try and make a comeback?
No, I've given up hope.
He knew he was coming around that corner.
I think you want them to deep down lose, though, because so you can give Teep.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
So look, you can see the difference in their gameplay though. Like they're just charging up to these towers off the rip and getting map control. Whereas on the other side, they're playing low to the ground towards the middle of the point, and it's just not working.
Would you say that TP's not baiting effectively right
He's
now?
not.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely not.
I would say so. As he gets first blooded.
Yeah. I mean, he died first the
No, he
last
gets
2
first
rounds.
Did he?
Yeah, he got first blood.
Okay.
Soki falls. TP found that kill.
Oh, okay.
So
We're sorry.
this is where, honestly, if I'm TP, I'm just genuinely using
I
your
like
bait,
this
but
play, though, because you can just sit in here.
it's power play.
Right? That fight's
You
going to
can,
pop up.
you
That
can
fight's
wall
gonna-
this though.
Can you?
Yep.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
can.
no, you
saw it
can.
earlier.
Yeah?
It takes a couple bullets, but you can.
I saw. I think you might have
Yeah,
hit
I'm
marker
going
where he did it.
to question your decision.
We literally saw it like 10 minutes ago.
All right.
Definitely.
No, yeah, it's definitely there.
Okay.
All right, let's see the pistol round now.
Come on.
The pistol rounds were the most entertaining in the last
Ooh,
one
I
we
like
watched.
this.
With in the Shroud game.
Ooh, I like this.
This is like a deagle with a hollow sight on it.
Uh-oh. The stun.
Here we go. Oh, the push.
Wait,
Where'd that first?
I don't know.
It looked like he
Run.
was on him.
he shot him like through the head.
Oh.
You got to use your tacticals.
Bear in
team.
mind, look at the health here.
Look at the-
5970.
Yeah, they're both so low.
Ooh, no.
That's good isolation.
1v1.
1v1.
Oh, he hit a shot. Oh, no.
So close.
So close, man.
I thought he was weak enough that that shot would do it.
Oh.
Okay. Man, it looked like he had that.
he's
That was a nice
nice.
shot.
Big
he
advantage.
He is nice.
Big advantage now. 5-2.
So Gref's the guy that keeps shooting them on the cross off spawn. He keeps going to that angle, and he's hitting so many shots off the rip. Doesn't connect this time, but playing a little bit slower. This guy has stun spots. He connected with that.
I feel like every time we've watched them, though, it has been on this map. Like
Yeah.
Gref?
We watched them twice. They play this map.
Yeah.
It's back.
Maybe this is just their map.
Luck of the draw.
Yeah, who's handling the vetoes right now?
It's got to be Teep,
It's
right?
got to be Teep.
They're a pine map, man. It's obvious.
Yeah, you see how he slides across and he doesn't die? He takes a little bit of damage, but... And he has that stim on this class. Well,
I think that's why he just healed up, yeah?
yeah. What just came in? Was that a nade kill? Yeah. Or it looks like a
2v1.
headshot, actually. TP's down. Noah, he's got to clutch up for the squad.
Noah's built. He was built for
Yes,
these
Tim.
moments.
Yes, Tim.
Yes, Tim. He's got to use it.
Oh,
there
yeah.
it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Noah.
He also has...
No! The hipfire hit, too, was so close.
The pressure is on now.
They're on match point.
TP's made a couple
Nice
of
shots
comebacks in his
there.
career.
We're potentially 1 round away from our final.
Teep can't get blooded.
No, he's got him blood.
He has to stay alive. He has to stay alive here.
Have we seen a sniper round?
No, not yet.
We had that marksman rifle early, right?
Teep
I think
probably
if they
telling
can
Noah, push.
if they can survive until a sniper round, I think Teep can do some damage, man.
That's 2 rounds as well, you'd have to think.
Uh-oh, now it's on the Teep.
All right, Teep's got to go big here. World champion. Competitor.
Oh, he's going to get flanked.
That's a huge win.
That's
Let's go, team! Let's go, team! You absolute beast!
He hits it with the classic drop shot.
Look at that little smile.
So, for those of you at home, in case you were
nasty.
wondering, drop shotting is bad. And it's nasty.
Oh, my
You got to
Lord.
the snipers.
Yep, and they got to the sniper.
Dude,
so
how
this is
weak
where-
was he, too?
This is where they can come back, right? Teep's an incredible sniper. We'll see what he can do here.
The Outlaw King.
Okay, Dr. Disrespect just got up and scared the entire room.
Oh, there's the jangle. Oh.
What do you say?
Can't build in this
Can't
game.
build in this game. Scream something to Myth.
Oh, my God.
Myth didn't even turn around.
Oh.
He got
Uh-oh.
tagged.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
13 health.
You know, I would say the
Just
health
takes
thing,
one.
but it just takes one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're on the point. Oh, no, just pop, excuse me.
Team knows he has to pause, but no!
They're on it.
The cap
That
comes
was
through.
a blunder. That's a
Well,
blunder.
that was the most underwhelming finish ever.
All right, our
It's
final.
capture the point. This map is, this is so much different than Pine, man. Like, this is so much different than Pine, but we're literally just waiting on them to start it.
I mean, yeah, a lot of times on this map when we were watching earlier, whoever gets up top and wins that first gunfight, they just have the ultimate positioning on the other guy. So
Well, there's our finalists.
that's the map where Shroud got that crazy sniper flick kill earlier.
Yeah, that was just
That was
stupid.
insane.
He was just trolling now.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, it was
trolling.
just trolling.
Just trolling.
Casual.
Casual troll.
At my
Happens.
best day, in my best
No,
game,
no,
I don't
it's
think I'm
actually-
hitting that snipe.
It angers me more than most things, honestly.
Yeah.
Just how much more naturally gifted he is than me. It
While
actually pisses
trolling.
me off. Well, what did she say? She goes, what did she say? She's like, so even when you're trolling, you're pretty good. He goes, precisely. Precisely.
Must be nice to be that good.
Precisely.
Thanks, Joe.
He's a robot.
You're welcome.
Well, map loading up. Our 2v2 exhibition final. With how Gotaga's played so far, it's hard not to pick him as
Ben,
your
what's the first
favorite.
gun? What do you think the first gun is they're going to use?
AK-47.
AK?
I mean, obviously they don't get to pick.
I like that sniper shotgun hybrid thing.
My-
I still don't know
With
what
the
that thing is.
MK2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
let's
thing's
see.
nuts.
Oh,
Ooh,
Sawed off.
sort of.
Sawed off rocket.
Strela.
This is exactly what we want for the final.
Give me a Strela kill. Right here.
Just blow someone to bits.
See, Gotaga's just going to work across. He's so smart.
Look at the prediction shot.
Smash his body with a rocket.
Headshot. Headshot.
We've already seen one today.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh!
Push
He's
him.
hurt.
Push him. Push him.
Yeah, you got to just run at him right now. He's weak.
Problem is you don't want to get baited
You
out.
jute? You jute? That guy's trying to run.
He's
Yes,
so
yes, one
fast.
shot.
He's like,
Whoa,
he
he's
must
got
have
some
been really weak.
range.
He must have been super weak from that rocket.
oh, he had to have been, but that
Good.
that guy was like a cheetah.
Yeah, he was out.
He got so far, like
He was out.
he was so fast. I think he had like super bad scene. Like, he's the fastest man alive.
I thought the scoreboard displays damage
Yeah,
too.
so it's cool when it's the shotgun rounds. You'll see them kind of stay closer to the ground and try to fight on either the left or right side, sort of box area. And then when the snipers come out, players try to go up top mid and get those kills in the spawn.
Sure do.
Oh, the flank. The flank, it gets sniffed out though. A little bit of damage done from both sides as he's just hiding. I'm
Sure about that
scared
molly.
for him. Hey, his teammate just took a bit more damage.
Tough. 1v2.
One shot with
That thing has some range.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, range. I only need just one more bullet.
Well, I was joking about how ambitious it was when like Doc took shots earlier, but
The flag's above him.
No, it's below him. It's down low, and he wins it to 1v2. It's down low, bottom middle.
Oh,
yeah,
you're absolutely
under
right.
it.
I joked about some of Doc's shots, but that thing has way more range than
Yeah.
I realized. Holy hell.
It's pretty powerful.
You guys remember the Model 1887s from
Yes.
MW2? Whoosh,
I
bang,
loved and
kimbo,
hated
bang,
those
bang.
things because I would die by them all the time.
Have a good time. Oh, 1-1. Grand final tied up.
These guys aren't going up top. Trying to stay low to the ground and get those kills.
What gun is this? It's got a lot
Looks
of
like a
bullets.
sub.
Has a lot of bullets.
You can change it to single fire.
Oh,
You
smoke's
keep
right,
swapping
too.
back and forth. You can see it in your bottom right of your screen. He's just waiting for
Someone's
somebody to
very
turn.
weak.
yeah,
They
they
both
both
are.
are, yeah,
32. Yeah.
Nice shot. 4 HP on the last guy. This is where you just run around and look for that trade.
Gotta be careful. You don't needlessly give away a kill, though. And a sneak cap. A sneak cap. Oh! It's back, baby.
Man,
It is
so
back
good.
in full
when
force.
you turn that corner and hit the floor, it's so hard to shoot them.
That was just a crouch, too.
If he has maybe more than 4 health,
It looked like he was all the way
Well,
down.
I wonder how far his teammate though is. If he gets that kill, I wonder if he can get the cap because you cap
He
that
might have
flag
been.
pretty quick. I mean, it doesn't. Well, this map's really small though. I don't know.
still a good point, though. You never know.
I thought maybe if he smoked him there, he had a chance.
2-1. Niccolo pushing.
Is that Nate like a little like bouncy Betty type thing? Like,
Nice win.
I'd put that where the flag is gonna pop and just sit it.
Yeah, it's like a
down.
little mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I would just set it where the flag is. Like, oh, go for it.
Niccolo and Gotaga are getting caught turning corners right now.
Problem is they're too slow off spawn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Oh, here we go. Some
Well, they're
snipes.
letting them get.
This is where Gotaka probably brings us back.
That's where we might see somebody try to go up top.
That's a good first shot. Soki couldn't find the final shot.
Whoa, he just made, what, full auto?
No, he's got a hog in the back pocket.
Oh, okay. All right, that's a good class.
I'm going to be honest, they are cruising through Gataga here.
Yeah, it might be wrong here. They're looking good. They're not just the Pine team, Joe.
I know.
You were
I thought
worried
they
about
were.
them just being
every
a Pine
time we
team?
went to it, every time we went to them, it was on Pine. I thought they were a
King
Pine
team.
squad. Yeah.
They're just a
Gunfight
2v2
squad,
duo.
apparently, yeah.
So here's some up top gameplay. See if he can get a first blood.
Pushed up pretty far, too, but
They get
we
some
shot on the side.
Yeah, he must have ran right by his teammate. His teammate was down on that side, I thought.
It looked like it. Maybe he got injured and wanted to back down, but quick round there.
A much-needed one for Gataga and Mikolo, as the trash talk still continues to be myth and Dr. Disrespect for the past half hour.
I mean, you can play a lot of games when you lose that quickly, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true, Ben.
That was brutal, man.
Just being honest.
All right, 4-2. Gataga, Mikolo really need to string together at least another round here.
Oh!
It's a good angle to watch, but already low in health.
Yeah, he's got 1 HP, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
It's a good pick on the other side, though.
Huge.
Gataga makes it a 2v1. It is essentially a 1v1, though. You assume Mikolo will fall.
He's trying to retreat.
So they go to the flag.
They're on it. They're on it.
Yeah, they're on it. That's going to be
It's
it.
so
I think
fast.
They just
It's
double
so
capped
fast.
it. Yeah.
Come back some, boys.
I don't know if does it move quicker when it's double stacked. I assume it would, but I don't
Based
know.
on
I'm going to say yeah.
Well, the one time there was one guy on it, it still went really quick.
I'm confident.
That was really, really quick.
I mean, it would make sense that it moves faster with 2 on it. So.
Next round.
Like we saw, dude, the 20v20, that first point.
It's
that
just
got
like,
by
oh,
8
man.
people. It was just auto done.
Ooh,
Mikolo, huge kill.
they're coming back. They are
See them
coming
go up
back.
Top, trying to take him out in the spawn. Gref has moved 3 steps from his spawn.
A little
Has to be
hop up.
careful
All
because
the
they're going to
knees
fly
done.
them. He's going to get flown at. There's
Unless
nothing
he
you can
does
do.
something actually incredible right here.
Oh, good thought.
No, I thought that was perfect. If he wins that gunfight, he's got a chance for sure. But suddenly it's 4-4. What was it? 4-1?
4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
Maybe they are a Pine team.
Oh, no, I think they've proven themselves. They look great right now.
Gataga will be king.
Ooh. With the pistols.
Oh, that looked like a
That was a
headshot to
headshot.
me.
Does 60 damage.
When Mikolo's up top right now, trying to get some cover fire. Last time he went up there, he got shot from one of these containers.
This is such a big round. Massive comeback from Gataga.
That was a slick shot at the beginning of the round. I really thought that was a headshot. It's tagged, though.
Problem is 69, the health, still 2v2.
Yeah, everybody's 1 bullet right now.
Nice shot.
Wow. Looks like most of them used all their attacks.
But they have to hop in the hill. Or
They got 'em.
do they?
4 in a row now.
That was huge.
The ice in the veins.
They
And
flipped the
Doug's gassing
switch.
them up, too. Doug's in the back.
They flipped the switch. They could use this pistol again. They looked really
Doug's
good.
a massive Gataga fan. See if they can close it out here. Gataga with a chance in the shot, just not able to hit it. I want a final round.
A 6
Tiebreaker. Oh, the nade!
I need a round 13 in my life.
Might get it. We'll see, though. 2v1. Mikolo with the first blood.
They're in a good spot right now.
He's still full health.
A lot of health, man.
Oh, Gataga spotted
And they
him.
spotted him.
Yeah, they have all the information
He's
in the
trying to
world.
run away.
Where it could be in trouble. He's essentially looking at trying to find a 1v1 as quickly as he can, but he's not going to find it.
They're on match
Point.
Guns are going to switch now, though, so an opportunity to come back into this one. Looks like they weren't really feeling the pistols. Let's see what they're
What
working
haven't
with
we
now.
seen?
We saw a
Snipes.
sniper, we saw a shotgun, we saw rockets, saw
Oh, yeah, we did see
pistols.
snipes.
Just another AR. With a rocket.
Look, I heard Jack making another excuse. My sensitivity's broken. I heard him say it.
Jack got turned on twice. There's nothing more you can say at that point.
Gataga connected with that stun. He's getting really aggressive here.
So
He got
he
baited.
goes for the reach out.
Oh,
The bait.
Woo!
And that might be the game.
And more than likely it will be. Home comes out to Gref. He falls.
And we have our champions.
Hey, round of applause for Gotaga and Mikolo. They make it look easy.